Hey everyone, I'm Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. So how we doing tonight, guys? It is Friday night, right? Thank God it's Friday. Everybody's got the weekend off, right? No, not me. Hunt for Heat's in the house. What's up, Hunt for Heat? What's up, Cindy? How you doing, girl? Good to see you in here. Yeah, I'm looking across. I don't know if it's what's going on with my computer or what, or not my computer, but my YouTube. I subscribe to people now, and I come back to them, and they're red again. I'm getting notifications from some people, but everything seems to be screwed up on YouTube for me. Where I used to go into YouTube and I'd hit subscriptions, and you'd see all these people that were live that I was subscribed to. I don't see as much anymore. I don't know if less people are going live or if there's a big screw up with YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on. Of course, it's all of us. Fantastic. Good to see you there. Wonder why your wife slapped you. Yeah, right? What are you going to do, Oh, it's funny. She was in on the whole thing, and it was all kind of set up, but I thought it was kind of funny. So I don't get her to get on camera with me very often. So when I do, it's a treat to have her on with me. So so we got two people in the house. We got Crazy Ann and we got Humphrey. So this is what's weird, This is what's screwing me up is the fact that I think YouTube has a bug too. I don't know if it's too many people on YouTube suddenly. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if notifications aren't going out. I don't know what's going on. What's up, Kimberly Ferris? How you doing? It's not just yours. Okay, well, I mean, again, it used to be I would just hit subscriptions and boom, subscription, everything would show up, and now it's not showing up. So that's really weird. So I'm half thinking, people, the only way people are finding me is if they go in and do a search under people who are live or subscriptions, and that's happening. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But now we got 6 people in the room, so people are suddenly starting to get some kind of notification, or they're just getting lonely and they can see that I'm live. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy stuff. So Donald Morris, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? So tonight I'm wearing my shirt again. This is the one I got recently. My Everything Spicy cramps are temporary, and on the back it says "Be victorious." Right? You gonna do a spicy challenge? You want to be victorious, right? You want to go all the way. My buddy Wanston, what's up? Yeah, it's me, Wanston. Yes, honey. What's up, Wanston? How you doing, brother? Good to see you in here, man. I just saw him, and was that this morning that you guys were celebrating Leo's birthday, or was that yesterday, man? Good to see you in here, man. The spice finally kicked your butt, eh? Everything spicy. No, my wife did. Did you see that picture, that thumbnail that I got, man? She gave me a good old whack in the shoulder, and we did 2 takes. So man, she smacked me hard twice, man. Holy mackerel! Roman Fyler's in the house. What's up, Roman? Good to see you, brother. Chili Bean and Mike should be getting there soon too. Yeah, I saw you guys order the shirts. I greatly appreciate it. I know you'd mentioned something early in the stream, and then I went into my thing the other day. Oh, look, so I sold 2 shirts, and I was all kind of geeked, and I realized, I'm still geek. I said, oh, that's right, that's Hunting for Heat. I know they said they'd go to buy them. So nothing much. All right, well, good to see you in here. Hey, sometimes having nothing much going on in today's world is actually a good thing. Because at the end of the day, everything that's going on right now, if you don't have anything going on, maybe that's a good thing. How's Colorado handling this insanity? How is Colorado handling this insanity, Roman? I'm going to go ahead and put the link in here. Let my friends come up here. So if Chaucer, if you want to come up, that's great. Roman, if you want to come up, that's great. We'll just start off with everybody on here. What's up, Crazy Ann?
Oh, hey. I'm busy. I was texting Roman, I was texting Steve, I was texting people. Phil is live.
That's fine. Oh, my buddy Watson showed up, though, man. That's always awesome. Whenever Watson shows up, man, that's cool, man. Appreciate you coming in there, Watson. There's Killdeer Survival. How you doing, brother? Good to see you in here. We just got our first confirmed case of local college at a local college in the town. Yeah, it's here in Michigan. it is just it's spreading rapidly. We went from no cases, I think, at the beginning of the week, to the point where it's just it's growing so quickly. It's like out of control. So I'm gonna get one Tuesday. Very cool. Thank you, man.
Come on,
I'm
Roman.
into the basement, but I'm munching. I got you. I see. That's the bad thing. I always got my munching stuff down here. So, what are you doing, Killdeer?
I just told Carolyn she will be in soon.
So people in town are starting to be nuts. Oh, people are starting to be nuts here too. My work today, just so give you guys kind of an idea, 2 nights a week at a car dealership, we're open till 9. Now we're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., which is a half hour later than we normally open, till 6 p.m. So we got normal hours. So we went from 53 hours down to 47 hours a week. But we are not, that's what the store is open. But now we're working, salespeople are working every other day. So like this week, I'm going to be working Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The following week, I'll be working Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now, if you want to come in on the day that you're scheduled off, you're more than welcome. I'll be gone for 3 days. Where are you going, man? Oh, okay. There's Chaucer. What's up, Chaucer? How you doing, man?
Hey,
Bubbles is in the house. See, I started off early enough in the night where I got EB Bubbles in the house.
hi,
What's up,
EV Bubbles.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
Carolyn.
Hey,
Hi, Brian.
Carolyn, how you doing, girl? Brian
Carpy.
Bobo and Carpy Chris. See, people starting to get this a little bit now. How you doing? Mr. Fulton, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you? How's everything at home?
Everything
Crazy.
here is good, man. No outbreaks in the house so far. So nobody's
Right.
up trying to eat brains in the middle of the night or anything else. So
I was
That's
wondering
good.
why my head was hurting this morning. What's
Sorry,
that?
I was a little bit late. I was well.
dude, you're killing me, Mr. Fulton. Quit screw. You were rustling and everything else, bro.
That's all right. I was with
I am
Camille.
good.
Sorry, I
That's
was
great.
late.
Love. Oh, how sweet.
All right. I see you. I know what he's talking about.
Oh,
I've been sending you cards.
What's up, Roman?
Hey, pal.
Hey, Roman. How's it going?
Man,
How you doing tonight, brother?
I am excellent. How are you?
Good. We just got our weird news today at 3:00 at work that we're shortening our hours that we're open, and that we're rotating days off.
None of that makes any sense.
Well, if you got 15 salespeople for
Well,
11
yeah,
people
but-
that walk through the door, I think they're giving us an opportunity to work or not work, make money, or maybe go find another job without just laying us off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So is business down that far?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
So the plate for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang
I mean,
is
as
still
business
going
falls
on.
off, it's nice of them to leave you the opportunity, but
Yeah.
they'll see who doesn't show up the first couple of days, and then they'll figure it out from there and make other adjustments, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, even if I go in tomorrow and my Monday off is Monday, I'm going to go in Monday. I mean, I might take an extra day off during the week or something, but I don't think I can only work 3 days a week, man.
I could, but I'd be bored.
Yeah, I mean, I could be home and I could be doing stuff on YouTube, but at the end of the day, man, I got to be there in case. And they partnered us up with people. What's up, Brad? How you doing? They partnered us up with other salespeople. So if you're not there, the customer comes in and asks you, "This is your partner. He's supposed to take care of you, sell the car for you." And me and my partner agreed. We just, I'll sell it for you. You sell it for me, and everything's cool, right? I feel like I need to be there. If my people show up, I gotta be there. So I don't know how this is going to work for me. I don't know how it would work for anybody. But weird. I'm hoping. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, I got my car guy. I mean, I got the guy I want to talk to. if I need to do something at a dealership. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with somebody, a replacement guy.
Yeah. And he's the guy that sits right next to me. But at the end of the day, and again, the thing I'm going to try to do is I'll give the customer as much information as they want, but I want to try to direct them to come back during when the other guy is there, right? But at the end of the day, I don't want to shove the customer off to where they think I'm pushing them off until tomorrow, and they go somewhere else and buy, and not wind up not buying from us at all. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a catch-22 thing. I don't know. It's just I feel like I don't think I can work a 3-day work week. Period.
Yeah. Well, and all the other dealerships are probably doing the same stuff. So, as far as the business, and I mean, everybody's going to lose business right now.
Oh yeah, dude. My wife believes that her job's gonna shut down. She works for a company that rents like strip malls and whatnot, and half the people in the strip mall can't make their rent this month. So what are you gonna do? You got to close them all down. No, can't close them all down.
That's like the electricity. Can't shut off the electricity this month either.
Yeah.
I thought a lot of the landlords were actually cutting slack on anybody that needs to pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to give them leniency because they're not making any money for it.
Well, that's what my wife's boss is talking about. But what I also found funny too is, all right, so you have a month as a business that you can't, you don't make as much money as you have other months. So this month you don't want to pay your rent. But what about like me? When I make money, I save money. What about businesses? When businesses make money, they don't save money and put aside for a thinner month so that they can pay their rent on a month they don't make as much. I mean, I realize this is a really down month, but that's really kind of weird. I mean, if I could defer house payments during all of this, I'll defer some freaking house payments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd rather keep my money in the bank, pay a little more interest on it, than to try to make through 2-3 months of a bunch of bad stuff and make it to the end and have a drained checking and savings account and nothing in case something else were to happen. You know what I mean? Because you know how things happen. They happen in threes, right?
Well, that's kind of, look at the way, from my perspective, it cost my boss almost 3 times more than what he was expecting to move when we moved from one store to the next. We were figuring it was only going to be about $12,000-$15,000 to move, but it's almost triple that to move into the new location. So yeah, we had money saved up, but again, you have things that go wrong. Oven breaks down. You still have to pay your employees, the cost of moving, the cost of buying new equipment, all the terms and stuff from that.
But your case is a rare case. You just moved. Most people have been in these places for a long period of time, making money. As a business, that money goes into an account. So if you have a thinner month where you don't sell as much, right, then you're using some of that savings or some of that profit from other months, to, I don't know.
Well, that also depends on the corporate bigwigs too, because most of those are all corporate companies. So if the guys on the top of the ladder are skimming off the top of the pond, there ain't much left of the pond water.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of them aren't corporate companies. Most of them are like, littler companies. I mean, one of them's like Planet Fitness, one is Kroger. But, again, Kroger is going to probably have no problem because they're a corporate company putting stuff together. But at the end of the day, a lot of these other, you got Chinese restaurants in some of these places, Hallmark's card stores, which are privately owned. She did hit me hard, Sam. The fact is we did 2 takes. I think she just wanted to do 2 takes. I got hit hard twice. So if any of you hadn't seen that was the I tried to send it to most everybody I knew, but I did a video with my wife today and told a wife joke, and I made it seem like she snuck up behind me while I was telling the joke to my son. And when I came out with a punchline, I got one from back here. She right into my shoulder. So, what's up, Eric Garcia? How you doing, man?
I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but yeah, you're right. I mean, one of my best friends, she's a bartender. She's been a bartender for her whole life, and she's out of work.
Yeah.
And you know, the bar owner's a friend of mine, and she doesn't know what the hell she's going to do. And she's delivering food. And the governor of Colorado just said they're allowed to deliver alcohol now, too.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So the bars can deliver alcohol. So that will help a little bit. I'm going to see if they'll bring me a keg of beer. I got a kegerator in my garage I haven't used in 20 years, but what the hell?
If you ain't used it in 20 years living in Colorado, that thing's probably frozen shut.
It's still kicking ass. It's a refrigerator from 1981. It's lime green.
Nice. Not Harvest Gold?
It's right over there.
Not hard.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's lime green. That's not Harvest Gold.
Oh, this is disgusting, like avocado green.
Yeah, that is. And to think we, you know, back in the day, that kind of stuff was when we moved into our very first house. Everything in there was Harvest Gold. They actually had like an orange carpeting in the kitchen when we moved into our first house.
Ooh.
Carpeting in the kitchen.
Who puts carpet in kitchen? It's supposed to be either tile or linoleum.
Exactly. Well, we wound up pulling up the carpeting first thing, and of course they had glued it down, so we had to wet down the floor and scrape up all the glue. And then they had like commercial grade square tiles on there, the really hard ones that you sand and polish and everything. We ripped all that up, and then of course back in the day, you know, we're talking, you know, early 90s, we just put one big thing of linoleum down. Nowadays we would do ceramic tile, but back in the day when, you know, we were young and didn't have any money, had more kids than money, it was just putting some linoleum down. But
it's because linoleum's cheap and it's easy to put down, and you just buy a strip of it.
Easy to clean too.
Done.
yeah.
A lot easier to clean. I had to put linoleum, the square tile down in the living room because wife trips on the carpet. You know, she can't pick up her feet very high.
Yeah, when you're shuffling your feet, that makes it tough. My mother-in-law's got health issues, and she's got a walker, and she shuffles her feet, and the walker saves her a lot. So,
well, yeah, she's got the walker. She's got 2 different walkers. She's got an electric chair. Well, we really got 3 chairs: 1 electric, 2 wheelchairs, 2 walker. No, 1 walker. 1 bent when she fell down.
yeah.
2 walkers, yeah. But that one broke.
Louisiana, I'm thinking businesses like mine. There's been a couple of dealerships around me where employees over there got the coronavirus, and those dealerships have shut down. I'm thinking places like I work at, where you constantly have customers coming in, whether they're coming in for service or they're coming in for sales. You know, they unfortunately, I hate to say it, is probably for the safety of the people, because again, you wait until someone in your staff gets coronavirus to close down, or do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because once one person comes up with the symptom, goes to the hospital, what does it take, a couple of days before they know if you got the coronavirus or not? Like 4 days? How many other people have got it?
Yeah.
You know, before you find out there's 1 confirmed case. Now there's 6, 7, 8 other people. What's up, Eric Pollock? That have got it. But you don't know they got it because they now you close the place down and you send everybody home. So I don't know. I'm thinking. Part of me thinks the state might be shutting down. I don't know.
Well, New York and California was closed to state lines. And what was the other one?
Illinois. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Roman said it too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I heard Illinois.
They'll do it eventually.
I read a post earlier today that my county is declared a state of emergency, but that's just to get government help, you know.
Yeah. Well, our county, our Oakland County that I work in, not the one I live in, but the one I work in, has become a petri dish for the state of Michigan. I think it has the most cases of coronavirus in the state of Michigan. State of Michigan, I hear now, is number 7 for the coronavirus. And it seemed like only the beginning of this week or maybe the end of last week, we didn't have any confirmed cases in Michigan. And then suddenly, you know, we've got hundreds. You know, I think it's probably 400 or 500 confirmed cases in our state now. So,
yeah, and the numbers are just going to go up, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm actually lucky where I'm at. We've only had about roughly 40 confirmed cases in New Mexico.
I think we've gotten 4. How many cases we got now?
I think it's because of the heat, though, right? Because they say this is one of those things that is in the cooler temperatures.
Yeah,
Well,
we got.
noticed like a lot of the places that it hit last was all like cold regions. So like Wyoming, like Chicago. Well, actually, Chicago was one of the hotbeds for it. Like Colorado barely just started getting some. Right, Roman?
Yeah.
They barely just started getting cases up there in Colorado.
Yeah, I think as of this morning, we had 247 cases and 4 deaths.
Ooh. So
That's more than us.
But it's fair.
I'm in Missouri.
Honestly, Colorado, I mean, people think of it as cold, but honestly, I mean,
It's not.
it was like 67 degrees last week, and we had 12 inches of snow last night. Check this out.
Yeah.
well, that's Colorado for you, though, Roman.
Yeah.
It'll be 80 degrees one day and literally snow 20 minutes later.
It's supposed to be 67 on Tuesday, so I mean, all this shit will be gone, and
See,
it's just a sloppy mess.
The virus didn't know what the hell to do with your weather.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it's here, and what's really funny about my work situation is like I've spent like we're trying to do a major data center move. We're moving our entire production data center to a new location, so it's a huge IT operation, right? We're moving the entire company's computer systems to a new location, and myself and 2 other people are responsible for that. We're not allowed to work from home. In the meantime, they keep interrupting us. We keep having to do all these other things so we can make sure everybody's got a computer and it's all configured properly so we can make sure everybody else in the company can work from home. But we got to be in the office every day. So it's like, what are you doing? I mean, if the 3 of us get sick, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're screwed. I mean, the whole company's screwed. We are your IT.
Sounds like what they're trying to do is take 3 steps forward and 6 steps backwards.
Fuck it. I'm going.
That's what happens when that's what happens when you allow rich people to make important decisions.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can do 99.999% of my job from my couch. There is no reason whatsoever for me to go into the office.
See, then that doesn't make any. But if you guys are moving stuff,
if I have to go to the data center, that's one thing. But that's usually, a solo trip. It's just me. There might be a few other people at the data center that are dealing with their own IT stuff, but it's generally still a very small environment. But once you physically move the equipment there and plugged in a couple of numbers, all of that can be accessed remotely.
Gotcha.
Winning and winning. Hey, blind.
Sorry about that, Mr. Fulton. I forgot to unmute you when you were being all loud and stuff. So
That's all right.
I got into the conversation and just so.
That's funny.
That's all right.
Unmuted anytime.
But here's some good news for you guys.
What's up, Blaine?
So the play for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is still going on. We're still getting the music for the play. It won't be until
I'm glad I was muted for those
this week. What was it? March 22nd on Sunday.
All right, who wants a fireball?
So
I stocked up.
You keep that fire away from my balls.
Yeah, really? Fireball.
Yeah, I said keep the fire away from my balls.
Wow.
Not much of a fan of Fireball.
That's a weird.
I love cinnamon.
That's a weird thing too. Is the last couple of hot challenges I've done, I haven't had the Ring of Fire or the tube of, what do you call it?
Tube of Terror.
Well, that, or when you pee fire.
Fire hose.
The fire hose. Yeah, that's it. I haven't had that like the last few challenges I've done, which is interesting. I still had the cramps.
Well, congratulations, Ben Ritt. Let's get you get up there, huh? You're almost there. What's up, JDS? How you doing, man?
Hey, JDS.
You're eating a pepper tonight, JDS. We'll drop someone off the panel. You come up on the panel and eat a pepper for us, bro.
I still got to grow peppers to try to eat peppers.
Right?
I should have had dinner. I got 3 ripe reapers just waiting for me.
Oh, my goodness.
They're little babies, but
Hey,
they're
John.
just sitting here on the plant, waiting out winter.
I'm in the house.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change my. I think I'm gonna have to change my grow thing on my lights. Just my wife was talking. We got to start looking at the electric bill and stuff. Our electric
Yeah.
bill went up over $100 a month with my grow lights and stuff down here. I'm starting to think that now maybe I got to just do things a little bit differently, just to kind of nurse things along until I can get things outside.
You're
Are they LEDs?
No, they're not LEDs.
you need to switch it and then get solar.
Yeah.
I didn't think LEDs were quite as good. So,
Well, tell that to my plant.
Yeah, it is. It is. Mhm.
That's what a lot of the newer grow stuff is all about. It's all about the LEDs with the color changing lights and all that.
yeah. Well, I must have screwed up then, because I got mine last year and I wound up getting the regular bulbs. So,
Well, I think LEDs were also much more expensive a year ago.
might have been.
Speaking of, I need to go check on my babies.
Is that Mr. Fulton still scruffing and scooting?
Half of it's Fox.
Is that who's making all that rustling noise? Is that you, Fulton?
No, that's not me. So
It's Fox
Alright.
over there with the munchies.
Fox
No, I'm
little-
not nothing.
all right.
Roman all shuffling through his house.
well, anyways, everything's spicy. If you want to come to my live stream tomorrow at 9:00 tomorrow morning, I'll be wondering if I can invite you.
Well, 9:00 tomorrow morning. Is that Eastern time?
It's Eastern time.
Okay, 9:00 tomorrow morning. I'll be starting my drive into work. I will definitely.
Okay.
I will definitely look for you, and I'll try to play you while I'm driving to work.
Sure, that'll be wonderful.
Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
always looking for something to
Oh,
do on
John.
my way into work. In the morning. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm watching motivational videos. Sometimes I'm watching other things. But I'm going to put a message. I'm going to put a reminder in my phone tomorrow morning to watch Mr. Polk.
Hey, Roman, help me get that.
So, well, you guys have a good night.
This
and
one's 8x4.
Have a good night, Mr. Fulton.
Have a good night,
you
Mr. Polk.
too. Be
All right.
safe, guys.
You too, bro.
That's a
Thanks.
good grow tent.
What's up, Adventures in the Heartland? How you doing, John, Susan?
I got 2 lights.
Who's John and Susan?
Six
Hi.
plants in here right now.
Yeah.
They need food.
Oh.
These are turning yellow.
Ooh. Gotta
So
give
I
him
get 'em-
H2O, bro.
I'll give them some food tonight. These ones need water. These ones I just replanted, so they need extra water. They're
Gotcha.
gonna lose a few leaves after they get replanted, so that's okay.
Well,
They'll
it'll
drop
take
a few
days
leaves.
to the new soil anyway.
What's up,
How much?
Baker?
How much did your tent cost you?
I think I paid like $85 or something.
What?
Well, that's nice.
It's nice. It's got steel framing. So,
You paid $85 for that?
Yeah, I think I paid 85. I think I got it on sale on Amazon.
Well, hell, they got 30. Wow.
What?
The place uptown just said they got new tents, and it's like a 36-inch tent, and then a 58, 38, like a 36, a 42, and a 50-something inch tent, and it comes with the lights and everything, and they want $800 for them.
Oh my God! No,
You know?
way.
No,
These
they
lights were
In the world?
these lights were only like $65 each, and it's just,
Yeah.
they're one step up from the light I'm using upstairs on those other 4 plants, which have been kicking ass. I also ordered a ventilation system for
Very good,
this that does temperature control and
Mhm.
and humidity control and all that.
See,
I'll
that's
have
what
to-
they said. The only thing it didn't have was the dehumidifier. It had the humidifier, the fan, the lights, everything, but it just looked like a shower stall,
right.
And they're talking starting off at 500, 800, then 1,000. I'm like, what?
Now, but this thing
blind with
takes up a quarter of my basement.
Yeah.
Uh,
I got a garage. I got a shop. I got 2 sheds. I can find a place.
you don't want those grow tents outside, even Even in
No.
Colorado, they get hot on the inside, but that weather out there plus that wind will
That's cool
suck
place.
you out of it.
Is that an RC?
Yeah, I have. I still probably have 14 RC planes and 6 RC helicopters and 9 RC monster trucks and 4 RC cars and 3 motorcycles.
Yeah, send me an RC helicopter. A GoPro up to it and make my own freaking
Yeah.
drone.
If only it were that easy. We were doing some of the first camera filming in Colorado out here. Me and a couple of friends of mine. One of them's a photographer, and I was a pretty good RC helicopter pilot. And we did it for a long time, but being able to fly an RC helicopter is incredibly difficult.
I'm sure.
The helicopters are that's why everybody went to the drones, because the helicopters, man, they took a lot of practice, and apparently you go through you have a lot of crashes, a lot of mishaps that cost a lot of money to learn how to fly them decently.
It's not just the money. I mean, I had one with it had what was it, 60 millimeter blades? No,
Wow.
60 centimeter blades. Huge thing. It was like 5 feet long. Anyway, I had one crash on that thing. It cost me $700 in materials and took me roughly 10 hours to rebuild the aircraft.
Holy mackerel!
Boom.
Carolyn Kinnard, thank you, girl. Oh, the heck!
And look at the smile on Crazy Ann's face. Oh yeah.
I said, I pointed in there and said, Carolyn.
There's my mark.
I think Crazy Ann's paying off people to pay Phil.
Yeah, I pay Carolyn, so Carolyn pay out.
Yeah.
Just to see it.
It'd be weird.
There you go.
Phil's giving us the ass shot. Yeah, baby.
I'm going back to my chat here. Oh man, there it is too. That didn't help.
Yeah, I used to fly that helicopter upside down and mow the grass with it.
There you go.
Shake it, buddy. Muffin top be
Old woman to
damned.
get those things upside down and fly like that without like wiping it on the grass.
All right.
It's incredibly difficult. It takes hundreds of hours of practice.
Yeah, the helicopters they make the drone so much easier. Although, I tell you what, my little bit of drone flying I've done, it's not really easy.
No,
Well,
it's not.
I can see the advantage of having virtual glasses to your drone, because then you can see. Because when you turn around, your remote's got to turn around, and you didn't. So you got to flip it around in your head back and forth to do the remote.
Well, flying a helicopter upside down and backwards, yeah. I mean, it makes your brain do all sorts of gymnastics you never thought it could do. But yeah, I did it.
Flying that stupid drone, I just kept worrying that I was going to crash it. And it wasn't an expensive one, but still, it was a whole thing. Like suddenly you get to panic. When you panic and you're doing the controls, you're not real familiar with them yet. You overcorrect things and overdo things, and the next thing you know,
Go the wrong way.
right.
Well, that helicopter was a $2,600 aircraft.
Ooh, wow.
Oh man.
What a hobby.
Right?
Yeah, it's a hobby for the rich for sure.
Yeah. Same as drag racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to know your shit. Same as
Yeah.
drag racing.
Yeah, I started down that path and it's like, oh, this poor boy can't do it. Well, I turned into a drunk is what I did.
This Mustang's been down the drag strip a few times.
Sweet. Ooh, fastback. My favorite.
Nah, it's just a 2007 Mustang GT
Yeah.
It's like a fastback.
with a nice little supercharger on it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You're dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bitch hasn't ran in probably 6 months, so I need to get on it.
Uh-oh. Well, it's hard. I mean, you had the old job you were getting out of. You got the new job you just got into,
Right.
My mom died, wedding.
Right?
Mhm.
Life happens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine did too. My dad. So
Oh,
that
I'm
was
sorry.
a test of my sobriety for sure.
I know all about that. I had to do 2 trips to Iowa in basically a week and a half, deal with all her stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had to go scoop all her stuff out of her car, and it was all covered in blood and stuff. Wasn't a good time, but got it all squared away, got her cremated, got all that stuff done.
Yeah, mine was more expected. My dad had heart failure. You know, because I got to go up and see him on the 4th of July. He was down to 101 pounds, and he died on the 26th.
Yeah, you were talking about RC stuff earlier. I got one of my first RC cars about 10 years ago. I mean, I'd always got the cheap store-bought stuff that never was really anything. I bought one of those Trax, TRAXX ones.
Traxxas?
Yeah, that went about 35 miles an hour. Now, that thing was cool. I used to take that when my boys would go to the skate park. I take that to the skate park, and I'd go up one of the ramps with it, and it would go up the ramp. It would clear the 3-foot railing behind the ramp and would land behind this thing. So it probably wind up a good 13 feet in the air before this thing would land back down. But I take it to the skate park, and when there weren't a lot of other kids around, I'd run that thing all over the skate park.
That's funny. I got one that does 55 miles an hour. It's 2-wheel drive. It's a Traxxas, and I built it. So anytime something would break, I'd build it with a stronger part. But I'd figure out which parts are cheaper that could break, and leave those plastic. So I built this car. Yeah, it goes 55 miles an hour. I took it to the skate park. I can launch it probably, easily 35 to 50 feet, and watch the thing just bounce and roll, and it just keeps coming back. I had this little kid come up to me one day. He goes, "Do you hate your car? You could just give it to me." And I'm like, "No, dude. I built this thing. I built this thing to handle it, man. It can handle it."
Yeah, most of my parts on mine were original, and every now and then I would do something, and something new would bust on it that I didn't have a replacement part for. Once I replaced a part on something, I'd get an extra one of that. So if it broke again, I didn't have to quit doing what I was doing. I just replaced the part right there on site and go back to what I was doing. But it always seemed like something else was busting every time I busted the damn thing. Mm-hmm. But of course, I wasn't just running it up and down the road either. So
I put a monster motor in it so it would go 50 plus miles an hour.
Wow.
It's just like the all-wheel drive Mustang RC car I've got. I was unemployed and I had nothing to do. I was looking for a job. So I bought this car, and it comes as like a drifter. It's only supposed to go like 25 miles an hour, and comes with plastic tires and shit. Yeah. So you can slide around a lot and drift. And I was like, nah, that's not what I want this car to be. So ripped all that off, redesigned the steering system, rebuilt the entire steering system because it was sloppy as hell. The servo sucked. The belt drive was very sloppy, and it was not going to handle what the power I was going to put to it. So I built a belt tensioner out of materials I had around the house. I built and I replaced all the bushings with ball bearings throughout the whole car. Spent about 2 months on this thing. And this car that was originally meant to go like 30 miles an hour at most, I clocked down my street at 69 miles an hour.
Jesus.
I wish I had my old YouTube channel up because all this stuff was on there. I had one helicopter video that had 80,000 views.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all that whole YouTube channel's gone?
Yeah, I deleted it a long time ago.
Oh, you deleted it.
Well, when I got divorced from my first wife, I kind of just wiped everything
threw it out the window with her.
Yep, exactly.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I had a video with like 86,000 views. It was pretty cool, but whatever.
Well, but whatever. Well, again, it sounds like you were probably on the cutting edge of a lot of that, aircraft, model aircraft with cameras and stuff. So,
I was one of the first guys doing electric flight with planes. I was one of the first guys in the country doing lithium batteries,
Mm-hmm.
which changed everything. And I was one of the first guys doing that. In fact, we used to do a thing at our club called the Polar Fly-In, where you show up on New Year's Day. Weather be damned, you show up on New Year's Day and you fly your airplanes. So it could be 9 below zero, whatever, but you got to fly your airplanes. And we do contests. So every year we did longest flight, and they were all pissed off at me because the electric guys, they would come in with their NICADs and their NIMS, and they would have their flights, but they were so heavy and they last. So I took my soldering iron out and wired up this parallel adapter and another parallel adapter so I could hook up 5 lithium batteries to it at one time. And they were all different sizes, and I shouldn't have it's totally battery malpractice. But I got a lot of history with batteries. So I wired all this up, and I laid in a lawn chair like this, and I launched my plane, took off, and I flew for like an hour and 14 minutes in like 12 degree weather. And I was sore for 3 days after sitting like that. But yeah, I beat all the gas guys, pulled it back in, landed it, perfect landing, it was great. And yeah, so I still have a ribbon downstairs, I think, from that one, probably a plaque.
Wow.
We do ribbons and plaques. Actually, let me go see if I still have that.
Yeah, you got that engineering mind thing that I ain't got.
Pretty interesting.
You're
a Jew. You're a salesman. You're a Jew. Come on, you can afford this. You can afford that. Come on, just
right.
But wait, there's more.
I hope to sell enough to buy something that does all that, not something I got to build that does all that.
Yeah.
This plane here, I clocked at 126 miles an hour. It's a fun plane. Let's see. Everything's a freaking mess down here.
You see some of those videos where they got those jets that look like fighters and they wreck. I mean, the whole plane totally just blew up in air, and it's like, oh man, that wasn't a cheap plane.
What, a submarine kit or a boat?
Big.
That green boat does 44 miles an hour on the water.
What's the white one?
Make him big.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
This we use for combat.
All the little foam ones?
Yeah, so this will do about 75, 80 miles an hour. And I built this for probably less than $30, but it's got about $300 worth of electronics in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a piece of coroplast attached with magnets. That's where the battery goes. I put dive whistles on here. So it makes dive whistle noises like a yeah. Then I got like I got a giant P40 back there.
Nice.
See the propeller on this thing?
Yep.
Yeah. I got all kinds of crap. This was one of my first planes. I actually put landing gear on this upside down and landed it on the runway upside down. Landed and took off. I was doing touch and goes upside down with that plane.
Huh.
Just to say I did it.
And that's got to be awkward too, because
Granny. How you doing?
Hey, Granny.
What's going on, Granny?
Whoops.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Trying to stay alive. But we're social distancing ourselves.
Massachusetts had one death in Winthrop.
Whereabouts?
Winthrop.
In Winthrop, Mass.
Boston. Oh, there you go. I mean, it's going everywhere, man.
Yeah.
It's going anywhere. Everywhere.
Hopefully my mom and I can get up early in the morning to get to the store.
Yeah, that's
Get some
what I'm
supplies.
hearing is the best time to get. If you guys need any supplies and whatnot, I'm hearing the best thing you can do is to be at these places when they open up in the morning. You'll stand in line with other people. That's the only way you're
No,
gonna
my
get.
mom and I are elderly person. I turned 50. I'm elderly now.
You're elderly now. Okay.
Are you elderly?
Professionally elderly.
Did you hear that? Get her done, Granny. She turned 50 and now she's elderly. Can you believe that?
I feel it.
And Killdeer's 5 years beyond elderly.
Yeah. So I felt it when I was 40. I didn't need to be 50 to feel it.
Yeah, you don't need to
Hey,
number.
don't tell me that, Killdeer. I'm almost 40. I don't want to hear it.
You'll start feeling it. You'll
Not
start
even.
losing your eyes first.
Not even.
It's a scientific fact that your eyes start going at 40 no matter who
And
you are.
Yeah, mine started going right around 40. I used to blame it on the having to be on the computer and stuff. at
Right.
work.
No,
At the
that's
same time my dad lost his, and he started needing a little bit of a magnifier in his
yeah,
glass.
readers. Just readers, all I need.
Read just fine as it is. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
well, wait 2 years, dude.
We'll see.
I got my
No, you
dad at
won't.
age 25.
Actually, I've only got 1 year, technically.
Hey, I'm the only one in my family that didn't have to wear glasses. I do not. Well, readers. I don't
I'm
really
the
have.
only one in my family that doesn't wear glasses.
I can't see the chat. Oh, I can't even see that. Oh.
I can't see the chat or anything without it. See?
Oh yeah, I can't. I got
see
to leave
Roman
mine
all
on.
3 years.
Now I can see you all, but not very clear. But
I'm 44. I can still see a pubic hair on a gnat 40 yards away and take a shot at it.
That's good genetics.
Split the hairs.
No, everybody in my family had glasses.
yeah, same here.
I'm the oddball out.
Well,
My kids even have to have glasses.
see, I started blaming, my old age on my eyes disintegrating. Is that I was a welder, and I flash burned my eyes a few times. So,
I've
Yeah,
done that so
that-
many
that's
times
not
it's
good.
ridiculous.
that messes with my eyes too.
Are you
And then-
keeping your dogs segregated from one another, Carolyn? You take your dogs outside, you making sure they pee 6 feet apart from one another? I mean, come on.
yeah, right.
Let me ask you guys, did anybody on here had cataracts?
No, not yet.
No.
Well,
I
I
ain't gonna say
had
never.
both eyes for 3 years. I was blind with it.
Try to explain social distancing.
Yeah,
And I
right.
had lens implants in both eyes.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
Now I can see glory.
Have them cut off? Surgically
just-
removed?
What'd you do for them? You're just blind.
I had cataract surgery.
Oh, like, do they do like
They
LASIK
took,
for that?
they took the cataracts out of my eyes and replaced the lens because it was really caked to the lens.
Wow.
Yeah, I have both of my eyes lens.
Hey, at least you can see now. Right? Sort of.
Sort of.
This eye here, I had damage to eye because a branch hit my eye and it wound my cataracts a little bit. My
Yeah.
cornea and my inside, they had to dig in so far with the cataracts, they had to dig it out. I'm not joking here.
Oh, I'm not
No,
laughing at
no.
you. I'm laughing at Granny down
Yeah.
in the basement acting a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Well, he's a turkey
After
bird.
Hey, you can put Granny up and I can go down.
What?
I was gonna say I can sneak down if you guys want
Did
me
you really say you what? What did you just say?
Yeah, I can go down and Granny can go up.
All right. I just wanted to hear you say it.
I don't think I've ever seen her this active in my life.
You want me to
Wait
say
a
it one more
second.
Yeah.
I can go down.
time? Yeah, you can. Oh, damn,
Oh
you
my
along.
god.
Dirty boy.
Well, you said it. You started it.
Hey, stop poking me. Stop poke that
Right.
one.
Hey.
Poke, 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 poke.
Poke that one. She's dirty. Yeah, she's dirty.
Let's
Hey.
go. Crazy.
Great.
Ian,
Granny
let's
doesn't
go.
realize
Crazy
she's
Ian.
Oh,
Roman.
What?
What?
Granny's down in
Actually,
the
let's
basement
see
poking
her.
Roman.
outdoors and sitting there doing
I
it.
think
Oh,
put
nice.
Roman in there.
Ah, hey,
Oh my
Bill,
god.
bring up that one picture. Bring up, you still got Roman's favorite picture?
There you go. Well, at least you have
Oh.
a time. It's fine. Yeah.
Lean over this way just so you can bust it out.
That's when you
Is anybody on lockdown at all?
Not here.
Oh, cool.
On my TV.
No, they ain't done full lockdown yet.
Nope.
Tuesday we're going to be on lockdown here.
Oh, on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Not surprising considering what they're doing in New York. So,
Hey, I did
New
get
York,
lucky.
my god. It's too
Things did-
depressing. I cry every time I hear it.
Things did go my way today. I just
Did they?
happened to swing into the courthouse and pay my personal property taxes
If you
for
like
my
it, go down.
I knew you will do that.
Hi, Granny. Pay my
Hi,
personal
y'all.
property taxes, and
Yeah.
they had a letter on the door
Where
saying
is your-
that
Nothing.
we're going
Why
to
did
close
Phil drop out?
for Granny to come.
Yeah, I knew that Roman always go.
I wasn't doing anything.
They had
Yeah,
a
well, you-
letter on the door saying they're going to close the 23rd until further notice. And at least I got in and paid my personal property tax and got my stickers for my boat.
Roman, you know I know how to play from the chat. I was probably one of the first people when we started doing when StreamYard came out that started taking themselves off the panel and doing everything from the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you can get dirty.
Oh man, it was fun, man. We with many of those streams,
Yeah, I was
we laughed more with being not on the panel and in the chat than up on the panel.
Depends on who's up on the panel and in the chat.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
what random stuff Phil is eating that night.
Oh,
What?
What?
I used
What?
Yeah. English?
what?
Do you?
What?
I want to
That.
Squirrel.
Oh.
Oh
I got
man,
beer.
when we first got StreamYard, man, we would have a blast. We would be on here for hours. We laughed so hard we pee our pants.
Oh.
I bet you did. Hey, stop
Y'all
pointing.
ain't gonna make it through this thing.
Melinda.
What's that, Granny?
Y'all ain't gonna make it through this thing. I've been watching everybody. Your
Ain't gonna
hands all over your faces.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
You what?
I got a beard. I'm just playing.
Yep. Everybody's
Oh,
been touching your face like crazy.
Yeah, I've been isolated.
It's itching.
When
I've
I
been
get excited, watch. When I get excited, I go like this.
You want to see what I do when I get excited?
No, Phil, we don't.
No.
Hey, I know that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil goes down when he's getting excited.
He's going down.
He's gonna go down, yeah.
Dang, he's
Oh,
Now
really
he's playing games.
Well, we're getting busy.
That's all.
Whee!
Are you done now?
Oh,
Jesus.
good laugh. Good.
Yeah, laughter is good at this time of day.
You need a good laugh because it's always healthy to laugh.
Oh, it is, especially in these days, man. What a crazy world we live in nowadays. We've always lived in a crazy world. We're just finding out exactly how crazy it can get right now.
It's
just
gonna
goes
get
to show
worse
how
than
desperate
better.
and unprepared act.
What was that, Concert?
I said it just goes to show how the desperate and unprepared act socially.
Yep.
And we're not much as far as, prepping for stuff. I mean, again, we got 5 of us in the household, 4 to 5 of us at any point in time. But we always go to Costco. We always get plenty of stuff. We've always got stuff in our pantry. If we went where we couldn't go to the grocery store for 2 months, we got enough food to get us here. For 2 months with No trips to the grocery store whatsoever.
Always stop.
I mean, we'd be eating stuff that we would rather not eat. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be our first choice, but we'd be eating stuff out of the pantry.
Crazy and being
Noodles.
funny.
I know. She's being funny.
I was at Walmart today and I was like just randomly shopping for stuff. And I got lucky and I found one of these.
Sushi rice.
Yeah, you just like it's basically you just like rinse it out and it just makes it like really, really nice. But it'll make about 3 or 4 decent sized dinners, even just with 1 cup. You get about 3 and a half, about 4, actually about 3 and a half cups out of each one.
Oh my god. And don't do that. That's scary.
Yeah.
What's up, Blake?
That's more scary.
Yeah, I got ground beef today. I was actually surprised.
And he comes with his red fingers after
That's
he
scary, Phil.
Whoa.
It looks like you've been doing something else with the lady.
ET,
Red,
go
not
on.
brown.
It's red like
I got
Yeah, I'm
something
good
on
to
my.
go on food, Joe. I got like a 3-month food supply easy just in my room.
What the hell are you doing down there?
Just in your room.
Just in my room.
I'm teasing you like you tease us.
You outdoor guys are a little bit of preppers too.
I
So.
don't do that.
Well,
That's
you
good.
know,
You're always
Stuff like this.
No.
Most of that food doesn't
Yeah.
expire for like 25 years.
Right.
And then you buy it
It
here and
smells
there,
good.
you eat it a little bit, and you stock up while you're going.
Smell it. Does it smell?
Well,
good?
I know single people that you open up the refrigerator and you swear nobody lived there by the stuff that's inside the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Less than a half dozen things in the refrigerator. So
Well, I know when I was single, the only thing that was in my refrigerator was beer.
yeah, well, yeah.
Mine was
Necessity.
always,
What's up, Metal
I always
Music?
got popsicles, pot pies, and the Tostino's pizzas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always
Oh,
Totino's.
Wow.
3 minutes, you have a whole pizza to yourself.
You guys got all those old MREs. I mean, did you guys? I mean, we got. Can't imagine. I mean, I guess I could drive on MREs again if I had to. I'd rather not, but
Just don't forget the gum.
beer and ketchup. Yeah, that's pretty much. Mhm.
Just remember that the toilet paper in there is not something you add water to and try to eat.
Boo. Are you sure?
What's up, John Travels? How are you, man?
What's up, John?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, John, are you doing much traveling? Or are you staying put?
John Travels. John shouldn't be traveling now. John should be
Yeah.
self
And still, so I'm gonna
isolating.
get.
He might be isolating out in the timber
what
somewhere.
if you left? Oh, she's taking the glasses off. I want to
Oh my God, there she goes.
Melinda.
I can't do that.
Melinda.
Oh yeah, you can. It's easy.
My hands don't turn that way.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
I'm not doing it very well. Man. Go on. Look at them.
Yeah, see, these things are
I
always
was
good.
doing that in elementary school.
Yeah.
Everybody always forgets about these things. They're like $1 a bag.
Look, he's got food, y'all.
Idaho, huh? It says right on there, Idaho.
Idaho.
Or it says Idaho.
Yeah.
You can't wipe with that. With what they give you. No. No, we used to in the military. We used to have our own rolls of toilet paper. We'd use that stuff to put around the
Can you
top
do
of
that
an
with
ammo
your hands?
box crate and duct tape it so we'd have something soft, semi-soft or padded to sit on. What the?
That's her hand. What the?
That's my hands.
What the hell happened to it?
She freaked it out.
Oh.
I used to be
I'm
able
being
to
funny here.
hold your
I'm
fingers.
trying to be silly.
Oh, gotcha. What's up, Tiger Muskie?
Gotta go a little one on top
What's up,
first.
Tiger Muskie?
Huh?
See what I can do with my hand?
A third
Yeah,
death
that's
in Missouri? Ain't that hard?
See what I can do with my hand?
Yeah, I can do that. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Billy, how about that one?
Live long and prosper.
Right? I've never been able to do that very
In
good. That's
my
about as
hand,
far as I can get them
It's
apart.
normal. When I turn it, it's not.
It's not.
When I was younger, I used to go to school and I
There's a
would
lot that's not normal on that panel right there.
Yeah.
This thing,
First, you got to
is longer.
First, you have to
Look what happened.
give us
Oh,
the
darn.
definition of normal. Whoa.
Shocker, baby.
Shot.
Yeah,
I
that's
met
the,
a boyfriend.
this is the stalker.
Okay. Shot. It's what?
What I can do. I'm better off with my right hand.
Yeah.
Nah, Roman,
My
you got to.
girlfriend, when she was alive, she could put her foot on it.
I wonder if I can. No.
Oh man, I want to see if I can. You guys keep on chatting.
Okay.
Yes, dear.
Oh,
Yes,
chatting in the chat. Well, we chat with the chatters. Chatting in the chat.
Chat.
Chatty chat. We're a bunch of chatty chats.
Who was down there killed her?
Bunch of
What?
chatty catties.
Ah, Blake.
And this is you.
Dang.
No, it isn't.
Hey, Tiger.
That's Chaucer.
I'm
From-
being silly, Ann.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. You're so girl, lady, woman. I don't know what to call it.
I gotta keep-
I'll give you 3 rolls for 10 minutes with that woman. Oh, hey, Roman wants to have a round with you. Help Melinda.
This is my
Oh, what's in
Aw.
Grammy? I don't know.
that's my kitty cat.
Gatorade. That's either Gatorade or pee bottles.
With the extra toes
Yeah,
on
that's for my mom. I got 2 gallons.
They actually still sell those in your area? Those things are hard to find where I live.
What? Gallons of water?
You know, like big old gallon Gatorade bottles?
Oh.
The ones with
Yeah.
a handle?
Really?
Yeah. I think we get right by the water bottles.
I remember
Agreed
when
with-
they used to come out, it was
I
a
think-
3-gallon jug. Back when I was a
It's a
teenager.
yellowish green color.
Oh, the lemon lime.
Right, people just getting ready.
Yeah.
I was outside here a while ago, and this crackhead girl come walking up the driveway here. Walked up, kind of snuck up on me, scared me a little bit. And she told me that she
Thank you,
gave me a
Roman.
blowjob and a donut for a roll of toilet paper. I guess she come off the parkway. I don't know.
Boy.
When she left, she went right over there between Matt's fence and the barn and was headed over towards Justin's house. So I just warning y'all, it's getting crazy around.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Got me when he
Thank
helped.
you, Roman.
I was just like, oh, he didn't.
He did. Oh. Let's put Roman up on the board here. Well, Roman's up on the board, but
Put a star by his name.
You need a bigger
Aren't
wall
most people, like operating with the restrictions on food restaurants now?
What?
They closed all the restaurants.
Well, no, but I
Except
mean,
for carryout.
Grubhub is a third-party delivery
only
system.
for delivery and takeouts.
But
Shake that booty.
I know what can is clapping now these days.
10 case Columbia.
Oh,
I think Phil's used to having nuts slap in his butt.
right?
yeah.
Hold on a second here. Hey, hold on here.
Yeah. After today, I know it. Yeah.
Gently to use fleshlight, huh? What's up, Gypsy the Vanilla Gorilla? What's up?
Hey, Gypsy.
Yeah, did you see that video?
I'm gonna get off of here so someone else can come back on.
Okay, bye.
All right, Melinda. Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay,
Love you, girl.
Hey,
Come on.
I just want to make a joke and stuff and make you guys laugh, and I did it.
I get my
We made you laugh too.
The heck is Instant Cart?
Have a good night.
Never heard of that company.
Huh?
Hey, Roman, are you coming back up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was something she just reminded me of. Lebanon Fire Department. That's just south of the Lake of the Ozarks. Lebanon Fire Department put on their sign, if you can smell their fart, you're not far apart. Not
Far enough
not
apart.
far apart. Yeah. If you can smell their fart, you're not far enough apart. Like,
Well, I know some people you could be on the other end of the store, so
yeah. Well, you should smell our boys, man. God, they were toxic.
Dude, it doesn't matter. You get a slight breeze, you could fart 30 feet away from somebody and they'd still smell it.
Oh, that'd be the boys. They'd empty the store. I'm surprised they didn't call hazmat on there, but
I've done that before. I've crop dusted an entire aisle after eating a bunch of beans and tacos, going shopping.
yeah.
And then you just kind of wait around the corner looking down the aisle just to see whoever walks through, just to see the look on it.
my girls do that.
Right. Who did the elevator? Was it Dakota or Austin?
Oh, I've done that one
Dakota
too.
farted in the elevator and got off.
No, it's really fun when you get the slow long ones. It's kind of like a slow gas leak. You go into the elevator, go up 3 floors, and get out of the elevator, and you're still going.
Yeah. No, don't push all the buttons. Yeah.
Anywho, Roman's back. There we go.
Now that we're all
What's up,
done
man?
with talking about farts over here.
Hello, Roman.
Hello, Ruben.
Child's face.
Hello, sexy
Hey,
people.
Metal. How's it going? Yeah. Oh, break my neck. Too
Who
old
else
for that.
has ordered takeout this week?
I haven't yet. I get carry out at work though, so I don't. But I haven't had anything delivered to me yet.
My local bar that shut down. I try to take care of them, so I ordered some food and went up there, and they were nice enough to me. It was funny because I called them and I was like, "Well,
Oh,
if
you guys
I
seeing this?
do, I have to come in and grab my food and just run out." And they're like, "Nah, for you, you could have a beer." I'm like, all right. Well, what if I don't order till I get there, and then it takes me a little while to decide, so I can have a couple of beers at the bar?
It's one less than 10.
Well, that's what I was telling people that I worked with when we first found out about that in Michigan on Monday. I'm thinking, all right, well, what's to say there's a local bar that does carry out? What's to say you go up there, you order your carry out meal, you sit down and have a beer while you're waiting for it. They're so busy with everybody else's carry outs, it takes a while, and you wind up sitting there for an hour or so waiting for your carry out, right? Well, at least you can come in and say, hey, what are you guys all doing in here? Like, hey, we're all waiting for our carry out, right? I mean, good.
That's right. We got
As long as you're
8
social
orders.
distance yourself.
Yeah, I sat 3 chairs down from everybody else.
Yeah.
There was only the bar owner and the bartender there who was doing the cooking. It's all
Too
really
much.
sad.
There's too much alcohol there anyhow to have Corona. Oh, wrong kind.
It's good to know people, ain't it, Roman?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they'll let me in. They'll let me hang out for a little bit, but
Hello, Blake.
They can almost if you're the only one they're letting in there too, they can also, oh, he works here part-time, he's just hanging out.
Yeah. He does the dishes.
well, the owner was there, so yeah. I mean, she can say whatever she wants, but
Right.
I'll just nod and smile.
Yep.
No. He came in to decrease supplies before they went bad.
Yeah.
Well, now that they're allowing them to deliver alcohol, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think you could deliver alcohol.
Carolina,
Period.
They got up in Washington. They got drive-through dispensaries now.
Nice.
So
heard
if
of
you
that.
go into the dispensary, it's like if you touch it, you bought it. It's not if you broke it, you bought it. You touch it, you bought it. Yeah, so you got to keep your
Wow.
just to keep people from handling stuff.
Well, sure.
You touch it, you bought it.
Well, we've allowed alcohol delivery here for the last like 2-3 years.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been allowed, but there's only a few companies that have, I guess you got to get a license for that or something. You got to get
You
approved.
have to have a transport license too.
And now the government just said, no, if you're a small restaurant, business, whatever, go ahead, deliver alcohol.
I was going to say that would be up to the governor of the state.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a trip.
What is that?
8 positive cases in West Virginia.
330 negative and test pending.
Yep.
In West Virginia.
We got 3 deaths in Missouri now, confirmed deaths.
We was the last state to come in. We were for a long time. We didn't have none.
We're up to 4.
I told you guys, I think I already had it, and I went to work and everything. Nobody else got it, thankfully. But I just don't think anybody's been getting tested. I think there's a lot more people that have had it.
Oh, guaranteed.
Well, yeah.
Or do have it. I mean, probably like triple the number they think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, again, they traced it. The Chinese traced it back to November. Who's to say that was, when it first? There could have been a lot of people that have gotten it, and just like difficulty breathing, things like that, and people just go through it. Oh, it's a cold. It's this. It's that.
Especially us drunks, we just it ain't nothing.
Right.
Just keep drinking.
Well, my husband had viral pneumonia and was in the hospital for over a week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I had viral pneumonia. I've never had it in my life. I didn't go to the hospital, but I feel pretty darn bad. Now I'm beginning to wonder if that so-called viral pneumonia was something else.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm just, and it's the most ironic thing you can say, and it's horrible to say, but I'm glad my mom's not around to see this.
Yeah.
Because she was
Same with my
super
dad.
paranoid. She's super paranoid and freaking out, and she would be, panicking like crazy and just going nuts. And
you mean like the rest of the human race? Stockpiling toilet paper.
I saw a thing on TV today, how to talk to your children with anxiety about what's going on with all this stuff. I'm thinking, my 2 boys ain't left their fucking bedrooms for a week in video games.
Like, cool, man.
Ain't no freaking anxiety up there. Are you kidding me?
They're glad they're out of school. They don't
the only anxiety that they've got is when the Wi-Fi stops and they got to go reset the Wi-Fi,
or when it's time to eat.
Right? Well, they don't have a problem with that either. They go in there, they grab their own food to take it back to the room, close the door,
Yeah, my stepdaughter tonight was like, "Can I spend the night at my friend's house?" I'm like, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know where those people have been. No. It's bad enough I have to go to work.
That's like a friend asked me if she have her girlfriend come up and spend the night out in my trailer, and she's from South Carolina. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'd be like, hell to the no.
Yeah, right? It was only for a weekend, 2 days, but still, it's no.
Yeah, and that 2 days infect both you and your wife. No, thank you.
Right. And then I about cocked the neighbor the other day. He come in, oh, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing fine. I said, what you been doing? Oh, I just got back from Florida. I said, get the hell out of the house. He said, no, that was about 3 months ago. Well, what the hell? You don't tell me you just came back from Florida when you walked in my door.
Yeah, how you gonna go 3 months and then be like, I just got back from Florida? That was like 3 months. You didn't just get back.
Yeah. Well, I went to Florida.
You were the whole summer gone.
Yeah.
Choose your words wisely.
Yeah.
Right? Don't just randomly go up to people and hug them either, because you might get punched.
I mean, I sneezed twice at work, and I'm looking for the stink eye. I mean, and I have smoker's cough anyway, so it's like I'm coughing, I'm sneezing, like
you cough and people go.
Yeah, right. The way it is
It's
right
worth
now,
important.
or something. People are looking at you funny.
I already had this shit. It's over. I'm good. I'm not worried about it. But I haven't been to the grocery store. How many of you have
went
been to the
today.
grocery store since this happened? Did you?
I
I
went
went
there
to-
Wednesday.
Like 9 times.
I went and got 3 loaves of bread.
I went and filled my cabinets back up like I do every month, and I'm done for the month. I don't have to go no more now.
Well,
I
how
went to
is the
Walmart and
stock?
Kroger.
How is the stock? That's what I'm interested in.
Sucky.
Do his crap.
They had no toilet paper. They had very few canned vegetables. They had no paper towels. They had no baby wipes.
Save
No
Lot don't
nothing.
have no bread, and the other Save Lot only had 2 racks compared to 6. Yeah.
Then
How
that
about you, Ann? How's it up there?
What?
What?
The grocery
Your
stores.
shelves.
What
He
do you
wants to know how you're stacked.
I
How
don't know.
your shelves are stacked.
Yeah. But no, I haven't.
Well, we know she's stacked, but come on. I mean, how are the grocery stores?
Well, God told me it was empty for like days ago, but I haven't been outside the house and to the store for like 3 weeks or something. Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't be saying
Oh,
you
yeah.
haven't been outside.
I
Don't
just told it they started to fill them back up. Yeah. Been pretty empty here, so yeah. People in the
Most people call me just Killdeer Senator.
Well, I'm not going no more now since there's a case each direction 45 minutes away from me, and I'm staying home.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to Phil's house.
If anybody comes him off my porch, I'm gonna knock him off backwards.
Oh, you better off coming to my house, Roman. I've got more food.
Oh, I got a truckload of food and a truckload of ammo. So
Ooh.
That's
There you
good to go then. You're
I'm going to
welcome then.
Roman's house. I'll bring all my stuff up there.
yeah. I made sure all my batteries were good and my laser lights and my flashlights on my weapons. And, yeah. Everything's good.
Speaking of flashlights,
Yeah,
Wow.
my fiance got pissed off at me the other night because I shined my laser light and flashlight on my 9mm on her forehead.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not cool.
sniper dot.
Yeah.
It's just a light. It's just a light.
yeah.
It wasn't attached to a gun.
Yeah. Still
Huh?
attached to the gun?
Yeah, it was.
Well, that's why.
That tends to make people a little uneasy. Remember the thing they taught us in the Marine Corps? Always treat it like it's loaded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trust
Let
me.
alone being loaded
I
and it's
did.
loaded.
The safety was on. The slide was locked. There was no way that thing could do anything. And there was a round in the chamber.
Good God, Roman.
Oh no.
I put it at my yeah. I mean, come on. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say. And usually they shoot themselves in the foot or blow a hole in their wiener. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, most of those never served in the Marine Corps.
That is like gunner do. Yeah, don't point the gun at me. Just, I mean, he's standing there. He's like pointing the gun everywhere I am. I'm like, you tell me, and you stand
Yeah,
there.
right?
Point at me,
I
you
just-
know?
Using
I
the
just wanted to see her beautiful face in the dark.
Yeah, hey Joey.
That's when you take that gun away from me and stick more to sunshine.
Hey Phil, what are you doing? You're like,
I'm trying to look something up.
You.
no,
Look,
not
sorry.
porno.
something.
Not porno.
I'm just having a hard time doing it. That's all.
Joey.
I
Still
get-
surfing midget porn with coronavirus.
No, I'm not going to show you guys any of my midget porn. That's my private.
Hey, so that's
Have
a
any of you
highway.
been, that's a funny question. Have any of you been on like Pornhub recently?
No.
No.
Anybody? Yeah, everybody says no, right?
That's what's
So-
going.
So I've seen videos on there. I'll admit it. I don't care.
There's
I've
videos
seen
on Pornhub.
on there.
Well,
Apparently,
you read
And
on Pornhub. Yeah,
there's
you read.
people wearing
You mean this
masks.
place?
There's people wearing masks.
No,
Like-
Fox. No,
And you know
Phil.
this one over here? Oh.
Oh, you have to do something there now.
Phil's gonna have to delete that off the stream.
Yeah, we'll have to delete that part now.
Glad I missed
Oh god.
Go ahead, Roman.
There's like these videos, like she was lonely but had coronavirus, so I wore a mask and took care of it.
it.
It's like, what is going on Pornhub?
Right.
Seriously, people wearing masks.
Well, I don't know.
They got to get with the times, you know.
That's right. Well, that's like all these stupid, all the videos and stuff. You know, everything social media right now is all connecting to this stuff. I mean, what are you going to talk about? It's like you spend 90% of. I spend 90% of our time at work talking about this stupid shit. You know.
It's too much.
Yeah, I
Oh,
work
that's
with.
why I talk about sales.
Yeah, I work with customer service girls, and
Yeah, profit watching butt videos. Yeah.
it's all they talk about all day long.
I misplayed Buckeyes.
Working in an
What's up,
office full of women.
Buckeye?
I'm in
Don't-
Big County, Buckeye.
And what is that behind you?
I read that as misplaced butt guy. I don't know why.
Oh God. Misplaced butt guy.
That's a blanket and a fireplace. Just waiting for a real man. Yeah.
Get
No
over there.
real man.
She's waiting for you.
So I think so. If you're a misplaced Buckeye, you're in West Virginia, then that means you're actually from Ohio. Is that correct?
On Monday, 3,500 cases were reported in the US. Friday, 4 days later, almost 20,000. Yeah, it's going up. And the number is pretty higher. Yes.
It could be worse. We could be triple that number,
No,
but
I was going away.
slowing
William?
it down.
I
You
have
know
a
what?
green.
Well, if
You
I
know
get
what?
it, I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna make everybody see my misery.
I have a green screen. William.
Go,
Yeah, we had a foot of snow overnight, and I was thinking traffic to work was going to suck this morning. It's just going to be awful. There was nobody out. Nobody. I made it to work. I mean, on the best day, I'd make it to work in 13 minutes. I made it 17 minutes to work this morning.
Yeah, it's
Driving really slow. Yeah, because of the ice and everything else. Driving really slow. I still made it there in 17 minutes. It's like there is nobody out. It's a ghost town.
You look like a green ghost, thought Melinda.
Well, I'm giving up.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just trying to find something on TikTok that I found that was funny today, and I wanted to share it on the big screen, but I have to share it from my phone, which is not as funny.
Yeah.
If you say it with me, I can maybe screen share it. No.
That's what I was trying to do, but it's not cooperating.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting good and Friday drunk. This is nice.
Good.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I saw that.
Here with the guys?
Good lord, it's a long line.
Not right now, you're not. But why? You want the coronavirus? Because that's how you get the coronavirus. Jason's letting his dad go. Well, I'm not Jason. Never be having kitty fun. And you need to wash your hands. Millennial.
I don't know. I found it funny.
Of course you did.
I'm a banana.
Yeah, I find that funny too. Shut up.
Well,
That one is funny.
that I'm a banana.
Eat something spicy. I haven't had anything to eat today. Well, I guess I had.
Well, you didn't have nothing to eat that last time you ate something
Of
spicy.
course.
Yeah, no shit. That's pretty typical, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about you? Have you eaten something? You can eat some spicy.
Yeah, about 2 hours ago.
That counts.
I'll eat a Reaper. I got a fresh Reaper. I'll eat one.
And then fill up.
What the heck?
Are you gonna, it means I gotta go get a frozen one.
Yeah.
The frozen one.
Run away, honey. Run away.
Yeah, I got a fresh one. I'm gonna pluck it off the plant for y'all, but I gotta go potty
Pluck
first.
one out of the freezer.
We're going on a journey with Roman yet again.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all do that? My girl talked me into buying some sort of hot, spicy noodle thing. You couldn't even read the package.
Oh,
And
that's two times spicy?
No, it didn't say that on it. But I don't know how they ate those 2 times spices. I pulled the stuff in there and I took 3 bites and I was like, Jesus freaking God.
I have eaten that.
My mouth was on fire. My throat was on fire. Ain't no way.
Oh man, this dork over there. It looks a little frosty, Phil.
A little frosty.
That'll
Not
be
quite as fresh as Roman. Are you
Mine's not
pissing,
that
Roman?
pretty.
Roman's in there pissing.
He's pissing. You can see the light in the ceiling. Hey, McCoy.
He's gonna eat
What's
my
up, Dan?
Hey, McCoy.
How long has you been growing your peppers, Roman? How long, Roman?
It's always funner to look at you guys while I have my hand on my junk.
Yeah, right.
It was I planted my peppers in June and brought them in over the winter. So
Yeah.
At least wash your hands, Roman.
Oh, he
Jeez.
never do that. He just walked out of there. Yeah.
it's my house.
It's, Mom taught me not to piss on my
My
hands.
house, my
That's
dick.
right. That's right. My dick's probably cleaner than my hands, especially after walking around all you people. All right, let's pull this one.
All right, let me get one
Let's
down
pull
there.
this baby. All right, I got a little baby.
It almost looked like I need some LSD to see that.
Yeah, whoa.
Let's see. Hold on a second here. Let's
Little
just for
baby
a second,
pepper.
guys. I'm gonna put you
I
all in
should
the
take
big.
the seeds out of it.
All right.
Or
Yeah, we'll get some more this year. All right, Phil.
Ready?
Ready?
Let's
Yours
do
is
it.
way bigger. I have envy.
It's genetics.
I lost your audio, but that's all right. Mmm. That's. Oh, that is delicious.
Yep.
Chew it up real small.
Mm-hmm. The smaller the pieces going in, smaller the pieces coming out.
God damn it. I can't hear you anymore. I'm going to have to drop out and come back.
All right.
I'll be back.
More going in that. Yeah, that's
In yours, Roman? In yours?
Oh, I can hear you guys now.
Hello?
Hello.
Ooh,
That's hot.
that is hot.
oh great, me and Steve are in a terrible spot because if these boys take a
There's
shit,
nothing like a fresh ripper.
Steve's at least wearing a hat, so he's got some protection. It's gonna go right in my hair.
Grease it down a little more.
Thank you, Vanilla Grill and Gypsy.
Phil, was yours not that hot?
All right.
It's hot, yeah.
Roman over here looking like he dying.
It's climbing.
That
It's
was fun.
climbing.
I can't hear Phil, so I'm going to drop out and come back.
Okay. It's climbing. Again, I'm used to a certain amount of burn on almost on a daily basis. So
Can you imagine if they found a way to make Reapers taste like pancakes?
Reaper pancakes?
No, if they found a way to make Reapers taste like pancakes.
Then they'd just be pancakes. They wouldn't be Reapers.
No, but you would still get it would get the hot, super hot spicy, but it would just taste like a pancake.
Yeah, but yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
My stomach's going to feel it later, but
Wash it down.
I'm wondering how digested my my dinner was. So we'll find out probably in about a half hour or so. About what it takes to find out how digested the food was in my stomach.
Beer makes it so much worse.
Yeah, no, because it gets around it and gets around anything else you got in yourself. Yeah.
I mean, even just that drink I just had made my mouth flare up like 10 times.
But don't drink the beer.
You don't drink anything unless you're going to drink milk. And even milk, I don't recommend you drinking it right away. You almost got to let this peak and start to come down before you start drinking anything.
I like to punish my stomach. See how far I can take it.
Lay down. You're a good boy.
Woo,
Yeah,
that's hot.
I'm not sure that the icy protection helped very much on that home for heat.
Well, I'm sure that frost disappeared as soon as it hit your mouth.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm drooling like crazy.
I'm drooling. Sides of my tongue are good and on fire. All underneath my tongue is drool. Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I've been staring at that pepper for like a month, at least. I'm like, it's not getting any bigger.
It's just getting hotter.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler.
So Ginger,
What's up, Tyler?
just got to eat it.
Hey, Tyler.
Ooh, pepper burp.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No,
pepper burp.
That's
Yep,
a beer pepper.
Yep, give it about an hour and a half, and it'll be a pepper fart.
A beer pepper burp.
Oh, beer pepper fart. That's gonna be the word.
There's a big difference between a pepper burp and a beer burp. You know the difference.
Oh yeah.
A mix of them. Though.
Well, peppers bottom line are gassy, man. I don't care what you do. You do a pepper, you're gonna burp. For me,
That isn't so hot.
I think I have that in the fridge actually, or in the.
I can't even read
cabinet.
what it is.
Hot chicken flavored ramen.
Yeah.
I think I have the same one. I just haven't done it. My stepdaughter asked me last night. She's like, "Dad, how long are you going to leave that in the cabinet before you eat it?"
I can't eat it. I done tried to eat one.
Oh no, mine's different.
I just took a few bites and I thought I was gonna die.
That's like I got a spicy can of Spam out in the trailer.
I got the original.
I still have one of these laying around.
Oh, you do you? I ate both of mine. I did both of mine the same night.
I did two. I have one left.
When are you doing it?
This thing.
So.
I don't know.
Ghost pepper's not hot.
Oh yeah, the ghost pepper. Yeah, that's the new one.
Well, that's a store-bought thing there, right?
I don't know where that came from. Might be.
We bought it too long ago. We don't know where it came from.
That's in the
I don't know.
line.
I've had this shit.
No, he's not in his pantry. He's in his
garage.
He's in his cupboard for his pepper shit.
Chili seeds. No, I'm in my pantry.
Oh, you're in the pantry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in that one with all your sauces and shit.
No, that's over there.
Sauces and shit.
That's getting ridiculous, actually. I have to do a lot more sauces. So, anybody needs sauces during this crisis? It's come before us. Oh, no, I dropped one.
No.
Anybody needs
back there
sauces?
Now you need some more back
I
there.
don't think you have enough, Roman. I think your shelf's a little empty.
It almost looks like a bar. Bar spice.
Yeah, he's got more than I got.
Yeah.
If anybody needs sauces,
He's got a lot that are unopened.
Welcome back, Lizzie.
None of those are opened.
Right.
These aren't opened. Of course,
Oh, yeah,
move the
those
real
are-
grenade out of the way.
You got the red one?
And then the shelf of terror.
Terror.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of it.
There's some more up there.
All the stuff I've done.
Yeah.
That twisted jerky gave me some wicked
All right.
cramps.
Well, I tell you what, that little bowl of noodles I tried to eat made me decide I'm going to change my ways because I ain't
I
ready.
still gotta do my twisted jerky. So this one came from Goham. So I can't do it tonight because again, I ain't got enough on my stomach. I'll wind up like Roman the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stomach right now hurts pretty bad. My stomach's
Hey,
starting to
Roscoe.
cramp.
Yeah, you didn't have any food in that belly?
Nope, just beer.
Just beer. That's typical.
Just-
What's up,
just
Ross? Rob?
I should have, but whatever.
He made dinner last
The only
night.
way to pain's temporary, right?
Right?
Only way to get stronger is to fight through it.
It's only gonna hurt until it stops. Yeah, it's only gonna hurt till the pain goes away.
I got something in my stomach.
You don't have to work tomorrow, so.
No, tomorrow will be fine. Actually, this feels like it'll be fine. That was a small enough Reaper to where it'll be all right. I might get a couple rounds of upper stomach cramps and then a couple rounds of lower stomach cramps, but it'll be all right. It won't lay me out. That jerky laid me out.
Oh yeah, that was.
You never
Boy,
come back to the food, so yeah.
He was bouncing all over, pelvis pumping, all kinds of crap.
Just laying back in that chair on the porch.
Yeah, at the end.
We didn't see what happened at 2 a.m. Speaking of, I need to get that video because I want to clip that out and post it to my Facebook or my YouTube if I can. But anyway, yeah, that was nothing compared to what I dealt with from like 2 to 4 a.m.
So you had another 2 hours of it?
Yeah. Well, once it got to the bottom end, it was, easily another 2 hours of it. It was just as bad as Tuba Terror. Well, it was close. Tuba Terror I did early on in my career.
You know,
Yeah, you heard you say that.
Is there something on the new tubes of terror that's supposed to let you know they're the hotter ones? Or are they just all hotter now?
I don't know.
Because I found out that the tube of terror now is 60% hotter, and then I see tube of terror 2.0. Does that mean that all of them are 2.0 now? Because I'm worried that now that I got 2 tubes of terror, you know, one was a challenge enough for me. Make that one 60% hotter. That's a big challenge. But to take now 2 of these sons of bitches that are 60% hotter, that means 60% more pain.
Yeah. 60% more burn time.
Yeah, I don't think there's any labeling rules that follow spiciness.
The new ones haven't come out yet? Are you sure, Cindy? Then I hope I got 2 of the regular ones because I've had mine for a couple of weeks now. I think almost maybe a week and a half, and they were shipped a few days before that. So it's been a couple of weeks since they shipped them. So I'm hoping I got the regular ones. I don't necessarily want to do 2 of the new ones. So
not before you try one first. That's just stupid.
Well, again, I did 1 tube of terror a long time ago. So now I'd like to try to do 2. Get enough stuff on my stomach where I can get through 30 minutes of. And again, when I did my last tube of terror, I did the tube of terror, did the 5-minute burn, and then probably talked for another 10 minutes on camera before I was done. So in my brain, I'm thinking, all right, that time I was talking, I could have eaten another tube of terror and waited another 5 minutes. So I should be able to do this. So.
Yeah,
all right,
first tube of terror, I was only like 3 months into my heat practice. I thought I was hot shit. Yeah, tube of terror will put you back in your place real quick.
Yeah, Ross Romes, you just missed. Me and Roman both just did a Reaper. So
we did, but I think once you start eating fresh pods, like that stuff starts getting a lot easier.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was readable enough or what, but
I mean, when I did
Dragon's
those,
Breath and Pepper X are probably the two hottest peppers out right there right now. They just haven't been confirmed by Guinness.
yeah, I think when I did those 7 pods, what, a month, 2 months ago, I think that's got to be worse than a tube of terror. It's got to be.
Didn't you? You did what? 7 peppers, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, screw
3
that.
Reapers and 7 Trinidad Scorpions that were just as hot or hotter.
Yes, it did.
So I think I don't think that tube would bother me too much now.
No, the problem with the tube isn't everything else that's on it. It's those damn crystals. When all that shit gets in your stomach, and then it starts doing its thing. I think it's those crystals that just winds up screwing up your insides and gives you the cramps so bad. I don't think I'll have a problem getting through the eating part. You know, if I can get through the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then I go through the 10 minutes of eating the next. But when those cramps hit my stomach hard, like they did when I tried to do 2 tubes of terror last time, I'm done. I can't eat any more pain once I'm already in pain.
Well, it was the tube I did. I did half the tube. I did like 22 peanuts. I think I did 22 peanuts.
I'm gonna Tyler, jump up here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was still a rookie, but my stomach couldn't handle it then. My stomach gave it up. That's why I gave up, because my stomach was like, I was gonna barf. The heat didn't bother me. It was just my stomach couldn't handle it. Now that I've done a lot hotter stuff, my stomach has built up its tolerance. And my gag reflex has gotten weaker.
Yeah, I wish I could throw up.
That would help you if you could do that.
Yep.
Oh, I can throw up at will. That's not a problem. But
most drinkers can.
Yeah.
Well, I was drinking, if I was drinking beer, and then guys started passing around a bottle, and I started drinking, some liquor on top of my beer, and I started feeling too buzzed, I could stick my finger down my throat and get that all out of my stomach, so I didn't get any worse.
Usually
we got a floating head. What are we doing?
No doubt. The floating head.
What the beans? There's a ghost head
floating
in here.
beard.
We use the camouflage.
Head. Oh.
You guys ought to play like volleyball with that head.
Right. I was stabbed up.
Boink, 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 boink.
Oh, here we go. It needs to go up and down so we can do that. No. We can play Pong.
Yeah, it's Tyler. Go ahead, but
okay. Pepper's settling into my belly nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hurt coming down the esophagus, but now it's settling into the stomach. It's feeling a little. I get a few minutes of relief before the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next round?
You got the beer to swish it around a little.
Swishy, 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 swishy.
I think Roman needs to start doing jumping.
Nice t-shirt, bro.
That's
that size shirt you got on there, Tyler?
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah.
Don't take yours. Never mind.
Wait, you were thinking? Hold on, I want to hear this.
Yeah, I was thinking and I screwed up, so I got to quit thinking.
Yeah, don't do that too.
Right? What's up, Chewy? How you doing, bro?
You won't hurt yourself.
That's right. Don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
I was
Can't hurt
bad.
yourself.
What?
Come on.
Sorry, sir. Hey, Shuvi. Hey, Dr. Smith.
Whoa.
Dr. Smith.
Thank you, Pickle.
I've been nice to you. Can try.
So did you come on here to eat some Reapers or some ghost peppers or something, Tyler? You saw the other guy. You saw the other men eating Reapers, and you said, "I got to get on there and eat some."
Well, I have some, but I don't currently have them here where I'm at.
Right. We
I
had
don't have them on hand.
Yeah,
Only
yeah. I took
Dr.
my
Smith.
mom's, and she was making like a kind of spicy pretzel, like baked pretzels and like garlic stuff. So she crushed up a bunch of the like the ghost peppers or something like that. I can't remember exactly which ones they were, but turned out pretty good. And I left the bag over there.
I still got two more. I still got 2 more on the plant.
Nothing like a good old reaper to wake up your insides.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Plucked fresh off the plant, man. They are delicious. I gotta say, those were delicious. That was probably the best reaper I've ever eaten.
See, that's why I gotta grow my reapers again this year. I mean, it was so good once they started getting ripe. I had reapers for like months and months. I mean, I was eating reapers every single day. I was eating 2 to 3 reapers a day. It was just my tolerance was so high then.
So why don't you do it?
Well, I got issues. I got issues with. I mean, I'm planting. I've got some new seeds I got to get going. So I'm working on it. It's just the damn electric bill.
Yeah, but use lead lights then. Lead lights.
Oh yeah, just spend some more money to try to save money.
Invest in LEDs. You really won't see.
Shane?
You really won't see much of a difference, man. And they grow great. I mean, I never overwintered a plant before. This is the first time I've ever done that, and I'm still pulling fresh reapers off this thing.
No.
Well, isn't that the advantage of having an indoor grow house, though? So you can actually
I expect these things to go nuts once I get them outside.
Yeah, see, my problem is I didn't do an indoor grow house. I just brought them inside. I cut them back. I was supposed to keep them watered enough just to keep them alive. My son put his shit down in the middle of my stuff. I had myself perfectly set up so I could go down there and water stuff. And I got lazy because his stuff was in the middle of my stuff. I didn't get his stuff out of the way. And about, 60-70% of my plants died. So, yeah.
That's so
it's
sad.
My fault. It's my fault.
Let's all have a moment of silence.
Right?
Those poor plants.
Phil's bush died.
Right, that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. So,
I'm sorry.
I had to say it.
These are the first 4 plants I ever grew, and I was like, what the hell? I'll bring them inside. I'll throw up this old bookshelf I got, take a Sawzall to it, and hang an $85 friggin' LED light from it and see what happens. And
I had 6 or 7 reaper plants down here that I let keep going. That's where I got my 21 reapers for my one challenge. Was ones that were growing off the plants in my basement when I first brought them in the fall. That's where those reapers came from. But again, I let everything go, and then nothing really came back to life except for a few plants. And I went around and watered everything, thinking there might be deep roots that would still be good. And by watering all this, they'd start to, but only a few of them did. So.
Once the base of the plant starts to turn brown, once the base of the stem starts to turn brown, it's pretty much done for.
Yeah, and I figured that out. So
I lost my StreamYard. I don't know where it's at.
What the hell are you talking about, Tyler?
I pulled the YouTube chat up, and then I put it over. I tried to put it on top of StreamYard, and I lost the StreamYard, so I can't.
Why every time you're on a panel, do you have the absolute worst reception, the most lagging, the worst picture?
Am I lagging?
Oh, dude, you're lagging. You got the worst pitch.
Oh,
You
yeah.
always. You've always. Everybody
computer.
on a panel, you've always got the worst reception, the most lagging, the most everything, the absolute worst.
I don't know. I'm lost.
It's weird, man. I don't know why.
Well, I just got a new computer, and I'm not used to it, so I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know where. Like, it's gone. Like, StreamYard is gone. All I'm looking at is the chat right now.
I honestly feel I think it's his internet, not his. It's just his internet.
Must be the speed of shit or something.
Somebody in the chat asked about how long it takes for flowers to come up.
Yeah.
This plant has flowers.
Yep.
And it's probably maybe 2 months. And it's got flowers all over it. This other one has flowers too.
Well, see,
and this one's starting to get flowers. So these all need fed and watered tonight, and they will get it.
Oh, there it is.
Now, my guy was telling me that he grows cotton stuff. He was telling me that when they said my flowers were falling off and dying after a while, he was telling me the reason when they were doing that is because they weren't getting pollinated. That's why I had to get a stronger fan in here to move that pollen around to pollinate it. Or I could have just done this to all of them, but I didn't know that at the time.
Well, yeah, they'll keep flowering. They just won't produce.
Well, see, I don't know what you just did, Tyler, but whatever you just did is better. You're like the rest of us now.
I took my light off.
Light off?
Yeah, I have a light right here. See? Well, wait.
Dude, it's 72 degrees and 99% humidity in here. I love my grow room. On a cold winter day, this is the perfect place to come to.
I'm surprised you don't have a hammock hanging in there.
It's long enough.
It's not a bad
Right, get one in
idea.
there.
I mean, I'm a little dude. I don't know. This metal frame might be able to hold me.
Well, home for heat, I wasn't even trying to do anything with the temps. I was just trying to keep them alive enough, even in the 60s down in the basement, just so I could replant or re-put them back out come springtime. But again, I got lazy down here. So
I'm telling you, get you some LED lights, man. It's money well spent.
So what's up, Frosty Shane?
I can send you the ones I got. They are amazing.
Well, you know what? I
They're
started
cheap.
seeing LED lights grow like that. It's freaking Home Depot.
Yeah.
I get these on Amazon.
You can get them at Walmart.
I saw those too, yeah.
But
I just worry about. I guess the ones coming from Amazon should be okay because obviously they're getting everybody else without being damaged. So that's the only thing I worried about with getting anything that has to do with lights. But LEDs don't have to worry about bulbs, really. So,
well, the one I've had upstairs, I mean, I bought in August, September. I think I bought it in September. So I've had it, and it's running strong. And I bought 2 more of them, and you can string them together if you buy the optional cable, so you can string multiple lights together. So you only have to plug it into one outlet.
Oh, okay.
These I bought a digital timer for.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I got a digital timer here too that I couldn't figure out.
Call me.
Well, I thought I had it figured out, but the son of a bitch. I mean, everything I looked at it looked right. I had someone else look at it. Everything I had looked right, but it wouldn't come on and off and everything at the right time. So I said, "Fuck it." I went and bought 2 manual timers. So.
Well, I'm pretty mad about something. Yeah, I'm mad, Phil.
You're mad, okay?
No, like I said, I got a new computer and it's an iMac instead of like a Windows. What I'm used to, like my laptops and my video software. Since I downloaded it onto a Windows and I tried to install it on my Mac here, it won't let me. I have to rebuy it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
So like your Phil Mora, you got to buy over again.
Yeah, and it's a 60. I mean, it's $60. It's not bad, but I mean, still, you already paid for it, and I've only had it for like the last 6-7 months. You would think it would. What's that?
It says so when you buy it that you only can buy it like for one computer. So if you get one new, you have to buy a second one.
Or if you multiple computers, laptop, you one here and
Hey,
one
what's
here.
up, Real Life Man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, the Will Life.
Hey, Will
What's
Life.
up, Wills?
Hey, Will Life.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
You still up and about?
He's probably just sitting there watching his laptop.
Oh, I'm sitting there. I know. Jeez, of course he's
Yeah, you're running around in these
No,
cars.
he's doing laps in the living room right now. He's up
Yeah.
walking around doing laps.
No, I mean,
Yeah, you have to
he might
excuse
have
him.
one of those houses that have the doorways where he can go all the way around the house 2 or 3 times, chase the kids.
All right, Chaucer. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I
What
could in this trailer if I cleaned out the bathroom. It's got all the food in it.
are you looking at now, Roman?
This is my cheap light, FSG Tech. You're looking at the top of my plants, just like overtaking my light
Oh yeah.
and destroying it. They
Raise
just
it.
what's that?
Raise it.
Well,
light.
see, the problem is the plants are already leggy to begin with. And look at these things.
Hey,
They're already really leggy. They're already really tall. So I don't really want to raise the light. I'm hoping they'll be okay. I'm hoping they'll be okay at this height until the spring. And a couple of these haven't come up as tall, so they've gone wide. And it's just the breed of plant. Some go wide, some go tall.
Wow.
So I don't.
Can you?
You've been live like the last almost 2 hours.
Can you
now.
root
I
some
didn't get a notification until like 10 minutes before I popped on the panel. I don't know why you keep doing that.
These need a drink. And it's feeding time.
It's always so fast. You just need a
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be that big of a difference. Yeah, I thought that the lights that I got would have been the better lights to grow stuff than LEDs, and that's why I stuck with, and got these. I don't know.
Did you get fluorescent?
Foxy Lady, what's up?
Bulbs.
Good night, Foxy Lady. Thank you for coming in.
Bye.
We'll give you the waving bear
Bye.
and the waving little polar bear. Oh, we're doing the food.
Yeah, it's just Miracle Grow tomato plant food. My mom always swore by.
Oh, it is.
And it
It does
just
crazy stuff to flowers.
it works great.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't buy Miracle Grow soil though. Miracle Grow soil will give you it'll give you fungus gnats.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't it something about like coffee grounds like really helps?
What worked for me with the fungus gnats was just covering the soil with cinnamon. Covering the soil with cinnamon killed it.
And how much did you have to use cinnamon?
A good solid coat over the top of the soil.
Oh, good solid coat, huh?
Yeah, so get your ass to the dollar store and buy the cinnamon they got there. And
Because I got that problem.
So dollar store, get the cheap cinnamon, and just put a good solid coat. I mean, not a solid coat. Like, just make sure all of the top of the soil is covered, right? So you can't see soil. Just enough to where you can't really see dirt. And within 2 weeks, it's gone.
Look at the screen, Roman.
What?
For me machine.
Look at
Harmon Heat says Roman can cover me with cinnamon.
Oh God. Yeah, I love him. That dude's awesome.
Justin and Spicy D makes.
Well, if I gotta lick it off, it's not gonna be a heavy coat.
Oh.
Just saying. Anybody done the cinnamon challenge? I'm not doing it off of Harmon Heat.
No.
I'm not
you
going.
can huff it out of his belly button or something weird.
Oh God.
Ass crack.
No, I think the belly button would have been worse.
No, but I put up.
I don't hold more.
Yeah.
I put up sticky tapes on the windows too that collected a lot of the adults.
I'm down for a bit, bro.
So I don't know if you've seen these where you get these clear sticky tapes.
Yeah.
And I just put those up around my plants, and they picked up a lot of the adults. So I think that helps get rid of them a little quicker.
Yeah.
But once you put the cinnamon down, they can't produce. I mean, a lot of people say put sand down and that type of thing, and I'm just like, You know, it's real easy to just sprinkle on some cinnamon and call it done.
Yeah.
And it works.
Well, I'm thinking about the ones that wonder what I can do because I've got all this soil down here and a lot of dead plants. I've been pulling the plants out of the soil and putting the soil in like a big container. But I wonder if I could just put all that soil in there and then just sprinkle a bunch of cinnamon all over all that soil and let it sit.
I think for the fungus gnats, it has to be on top. It has to be on top of the soil.
But once I fill that big tub, I fill the big tub like that. I mean, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I would put my plants in first, and then I would sprinkle the cinnamon on top.
Okay.
I like I said, just keep a top coating, like the Earth's outer core, right? You just want it. You just want it on top.
Gotcha.
I don't think mixing it in. I don't know what that would do. All right, let's make plant food. Yay! I have to pee again. God damn it!
In plant food.
Goddamn beer.
Hello.
I'm looking at you as
How you doing?
Later.
What's he just
Doing the pee-pee dance.
Yeah.
Doing the pee-pee dance. Doing the pee-pee dance.
thought it was like Robin up now instead of me.
Right. So Justin, did you go over and visit Uncapped Films? I saw him just about 10 minutes before I came on here tonight, and went out and checked out Greg. He was playing video games, so.
I would, but I'm house full and wouldn't be able to hear you. Hey, you will hear you. Huh?
Can you turn down just a little bit?
Bright light. Bright light.
All right, thank you.
Where's Sty?
What's up, JCT?
Hello, JCT.
No, haven't had a chance. Hey, JCT. Are you okay, Phil?
I'm fine. Why?
Just make sure you're not falling
Did I
asleep.
not look like I was okay?
You look a little bit like, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about Roman. You're getting it everywhere.
Oh.
You're silly.
I'm silly. How am I silly?
I'm not telling
No, not
nothing.
you.
Okay. Yeah, you guessed it there, Justin.
So much better.
It's not the first
Yeah,
time.
you never looked so great, Roman.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure that's true.
Or we could really make it an interesting. I could just put my hat on. It would be a hell.
I put the link in the stream if anybody wants to join us, or in the chat if anyone wants to join us.
Yeah, Blake.
Feels like I've had enough of these
Dana,
fuckers. Let's bring somebody else up. All right, I gotta go
I
feed
like
my
keeping the
plants.
panel full. What's up, Bait the Hook?
I'm gonna go
Bring
feed my
people
plants. These
That
get
just blew everybody's mind away there, Roman.
these get 12 seconds each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you doing now?
7,
Watering these plants.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're getting fed tonight too. But now that I got 6 in the basement, I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink this.
Yes, 6 in the basement. Do you hear that? She has 6 in the basement. That's not a bad place to have 6. Yeah.
Okay, now we got like 13
Let's drop
seconds.
the kids off at the pool. Really? I had a story about that I told one time on here before I worked at the Chevy dealership. I worked at a used car place for Penske, and there wasn't many of us in that office. And I told one of the older guys, I said, "Hey, listen, I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta go drop the kids off at the pool." Well, the older guy didn't know what slang I was using, so one of the other sales guys showed up and say, "Hey, where did Phil go?" He's like, he said something about taking his kids to the pool." So then the boss came by later. The boss is like, "Well, where's Patterson at?" He's like, "I don't know. He just left." And everybody's like, "He just left. What are you talking about?" Finally, I showed back up and said, "Where were you at?" I said, "I was using the private bathroom in the back." "Why?" He says, "Oh, because he said you took off." I was like, "No, I told him I was going to drop the kids off at the pool." Oh, everybody laughed for probably 30 minutes. We told everybody in both dealerships, what was going on and how this guy was completely, because I told him I was dropping the kids off at the pool, completely screwed it up.
Armin is leaving.
Yeah, all you did was embarrass that guy that didn't know what the hell you were talking
Exactly.
about.
Have a great night, Justin, man. Be cool.
No,
You're going out at 11 o'clock at night? Nice. Good for you, man. The
less
days
people out that time of night.
Right? Or maybe 11 o'clock at night. He may not be going out. He may just have plans with the wife at 11 o'clock at night. That's good too.
Or yeah.
Kids finally asleep. I got you. Get the hell off the computer, would you?
After it.
Damn.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing on the internet?
What are you doing with the damn computer? The phone going. Get that shit away.
Steak and potatoes
That's
time.
what I'm
Get
doing.
after it, girl.
What the hell's the matter with you?
My phone's about to die. I'm just gonna let it die.
Let it die.
I haven't let my phone die on a Phil live stream in a long time.
Yeah, he didn't say he was going on. I figured that out after I read it again there, Gypsy and Vanilla Girl.
I've been on for a while. I'm just, that's what I'm going for a wife. So I'm gonna.
Oh boy.
Oh, back to my babies. Let's water these.
Yeah, see, I'm all jealous now. I just kind of wish I hadn't done what I did, man. I gotta get water on my other stuff, man.
Where did you say? Amazon?
Say screw it, get those things incubated and get them planted. So
yeah, we're still waiting on our seeds in the mail too. Well, our garden seeds.
Well, I went through all my solo cups and I got all my seeds out. I labeled all my cups, put all my seeds in it, and then I decided to come on the computer for some reason on Wednesday. I didn't finish what I was doing. I got my heating pads out and everything else. But what's up, sexy girl?
Hello, Teresa.
How are you?
Hey, sweetie. I bet you're not working tonight.
You guys, if you don't use an arrow garden, you are missing out.
An arrow garden?
Yeah, an arrow garden. It is the simplest thing you can do, and man, it has like
Hey, Nicholas,
100% success rate. I swear to God, if you got good seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is the thing. I stole it from my mom's house after she died, and I put it in. I mean, all of these plants have come from that. Look at the root. Look at the stem on this thing.
That's big.
Do you see the size of the stem on this thing? And it's only a foot tall. I mean,
well, that's because you started in the water, right? The hydroponic thing.
Yeah. It started in my arrow garden.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that thing is amazing. And if you look up YouTube videos, like you don't have to buy the arrow garden, like the inserts for it and all that. I mean, it's got a pump in it. But you don't have to buy the inserts. You can just take those little mini solo cups you buy from the store. You can get those little tiny mini solo cups, and you can just put a sponge in there. So you cut up sponges, and you put them in a solo cup, and you put a seed in it. And the damn thing sprouts a goddamn plant. And it costs you nothing. And they work amazing. I mean, I have been incredibly impressed. And my mom was a gardening freak for my whole life. I mean, I gardened with my mom since I was a little teeny tiny tyke, since I was like probably 5 years old. And she knew everything there was to know about plants. Talk about a green thumb. And
you come by it naturally then there, huh, Roman?
And well, not naturally, but my mom taught me, right? But yeah, I mean, these arrow gardens.
He was inherited to it.
I mean, this little arrow garden I got right here. I mean, it's a little seven pot thing. You can put 7 seeds in there at a time, and there's other inserts in here where you can do up to you can do up to like 55 in this thing.
Wow.
And she put the curtains on it that are reflective, which I don't know if you really need, but I mean, it drips water down into each little hole.
I've seen that. That's for like I've seen the advertisement, and they use it for different spices. You know, like in kitchen garden. You know, and
herbs.
Yeah, herbs and spices. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is incredible. My mom used to start she would start 50 plus tomato plants in like January in Iowa, and she'd plant them in the spring, and I mean she had tomatoes the size of softballs.
Wow.
And all she used was Miracle Grow. That's why I use it.
Yeah, where is that? I think didn't Sty say he's going to take the night off?
No, he didn't say that because something was going on, but
He didn't have to say it. He's taking the night off.
Yeah. Apparently.
He didn't say that, but maybe.
Problem with having plants indoors is you got to have your wife being okay with cleaning up the carpet from all the leaves that fall off. Overwintering plants, you lose a ton of leaves.
Yeah.
But it's totally worth it to have fresh pods in January, March.
Yeah, and to have peppers, you know, growing in spring, you know, spring and early summer, you know, when everybody else this stuff isn't sprouting anything, to have stuff sprouting out there. I loved it. Once I got my peppers outside and got them out in the sun 24/7. I mean, it was a lot of water, and I had to do a lot of water, and almost daily had to water those sons of guns because they get the way my yard is they were getting sun from early morning till late in the evening. So there was no real shade for my stuff. So it was nonstop job watering all those damn things. But
well, that's perfect sun for peppers. But yeah, you're right. You got to water them. You got to water them twice a day, every day.
I go out there with a big plastic coffee can, Maxwell's coffee can like this, and once a week, and I'd fill up 2 of those sons of bitches. So,
yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of fruit these produce once they get them outside. I mean, I'm totally stoked. I can't believe they survived. You know, this whole thing was an experiment. You've seen it since day one. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, you obviously read up on something.
No, not really. No, I just planted them and was like, okay. I did read, and I was like, they weren't getting very tall. Right, so I read that, you need deeper soil. So I put them in these giant planters I have. And I did 2 per planter, which I can't imagine there's any soil left in there. This has to be mostly root underneath there. I mean, it's got to be more root than soil at this point.
Huh.
But yeah, then I just brought them inside and was like, I mean, I've never really paid too much attention to the temperature. It's gotten down to 63 in here many times, 59. Never really worried about the humidity, and it's super dry out here in Colorado. So you'd think humidity would be a big deal. It doesn't seem to really affect them. But I don't know. We'll see once I start introducing them to the sun and getting them outside. We'll see what these things do. But I mean, they're the size of a friggin' tree. I mean, this one here is, I mean, the pot is probably 2 feet tall, right?
Okay.
So I would say
its size is deceptive. You know, we couldn't really tell those pots are that big. Hey Blake. Hey hot dog.
Yeah, the pots are almost 2 feet tall.
Yeah, wow. See. Yeah, so that makes the bushes almost 4, 5.
Yeah, let me get a tape measure. Let's check these things.
Yeah, because from how our cameras are. Yeah, on
No,
our
I know.
phones.
Let
Everything.
me get tape measure out. So
Give me
this
a second,
plant
man. I'll
here.
be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
How's it going, Blake?
How are you, Blake?
What's up, guys?
See if I can get.
What you
I see
wearing?
you got your hazmat suit on.
Oh yeah, having fun during the quarantine, man. Gotta have a good time.
Yeah.
Have my wiener
Nice.
out playing with it.
So this plant here is
Yeah.
49 inches tall.
Yeah. Almost size. Yeah.
So that's
pretty
from the base to the top, 4-foot plant.
It's a pretty good size pepper plant.
Yeah,
What
for
kind?
living in winter in Colorado.
Yeah. Being in Colorado too. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm like, geez, really?
Right.
Wait,
I
who-
still want to know what you was looking up when you got that that tent. Was you just looking for grow tents or something? And just
Yeah, I just did a search for grow tents.
man,
That one.
$80. Wow.
Well, let me look. It may have been more than that. Let me.
It might have
pull
been
up.
180, but still, that's huge.
It might have been, but dude, 8 foot by 4 foot is way bigger than anyone would ever need. It was way bigger than I thought.
Oh, that's 4x8.
Yeah, I mean, I could seriously, 6 people could dance in that thing.
Yeah, that don't look like no 4x8. It looks like 6x10.
Let me look here.
So
Damn it.
you've been up to, Blake? Just chilling?
Just out in the shed, playing with my wiener.
Yeah.
Playing with your wiener again?
Yeah.
Ain't you
Again,
ever
man.
do anything else out in the shed other than play with your wiener? What the hell are you wearing, bro?
His wiener suit.
Huh?
I guess I
I
guess I paid
missed
one.
that when I went away and went to the
That's
bathroom.
his hazmat suit.
Heck yeah, man. This is my quarantine suit, buddy.
Back up so we can
Just
see
keep
it.
everybody away from you. I tell you what, you go out in public in this, there
That'll
ain't
work.
nobody coming near you, man.
Yeah. Got a good
I
point.
got my own personal 6-foot bubble right here.
Yeah. That's you,
Shit,
brother.
I'm gonna move into my grow tent.
No doubt.
So this is was $145.
145. That ain't bad at all.
And it's great quality and it's huge.
Huh.
I'm gonna have to try to find that.
And it's got like a 4-inch floor tray too, so I don't worry about spilling water in there, spilling anything, whatever. It's just gonna evaporate.
What's the name,
But
Brad?
it was the biggest one they had. I don't know. Vivo Sun.
What?
This is by Cool Grows. So look up by manufacturer. Cool Grows
Cool Grow. Okay.
makes it.
Sounds like the place to do it. And Cool Grow.
Yeah, I mean it's
Okay.
got great reviews. It's
Well, by looking at what you got, that thing is huge.
oh, it's Jagundo.
I know.
8x4.
You're saying it's
nuts.
8x4, but when you walk in it, it don't look like no 8x4.
No, I'm telling you, 8x4 is a lot bigger than you think 8x4 is.
Yeah. Like a porch.
Yeah, that's like a small hotel room you got there.
Yeah. A shed.
And the
Yeah.
lights I got for it. The lights I got for it are these FSG techs.
Yeah.
It's the same one I have upstairs. I just ordered, instead of the 800 watt, I got the 1200 watt. I got 2 of them. And they put out significantly more light. My plants are struggling at the same height that I have my 800 watt on the floor upstairs.
Well, but you're in Colorado, so I'm in Missouri.
And how much are those?
It's in a tent in the basement. These are 102.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
The one I have for the 4 really tall plants is $67.99, $68.
Huh.
For the four plants in my dining room. So these are 102 each, and I mean, I can't complain. Now I've got 3 of them running. we'll see how long that lasts. Like I said, I only bought that other one in September, so it's only been running for. But boy, I run it 16 hours a day.
Huh.
Yeah,
that's
you don't have to replace bulbs. You don't have to worry about it. The
it's
bill
LED.
hasn't really changed
LED.
much. Yeah, I mean, I've had good luck. I just read lots of freaking internet reviews and go to lots of lots of pepper growers pages and figure out what they're doing. Or you know what? The weed growers have the best advice on what you should be doing.
Well, that's where I was getting all of my advice as far as my nutrients, my soil, everything, you know.
It's the same thing. You're basically growing a weed anyway.
Well, that's the thing is the weed grows so much quicker. Because he gave me a seed about 3 or 4 weeks after I started my peppers, and within about a month, it had surpassed all of my peppers. I wound up having to get rid of it because all those pepper plants. I had 45 pepper plants in my house. And there was one weed plant. I don't smoke weed, so I don't know why I was growing it. Just to see if I could. One weed plant, and it smelt up the entire house. You walk in my house, one plant that was standing probably about 3-4 feet tall, stunk up the entire house. It's like we're a bunch of freaking potheads every time you walked in our house. It's like, this has got to go.
Phil growing a skunk weed.
Right? It was fruit slap.
So I also bought like an inline fan that also has a temperature and humidity sensor on it, and all that can kick on, kick off. It's got timers, all that magic stuff. It was like $130. So I can put that in line if I want to do something like that. I just have it blow out the basement window. Just go down,
Nicholas?
Go down, buy a piece of plywood and cut it out, and some rubber garage seals, and just drop it into the window in the basement and be able to seal it up and blow all that out the window. But I've been curious about growing, a weed plant and just see what it would do in the same environment that my pepper plants are doing.
It grows twice as quick, man. It's a weed.
Right.
So.
Well, it's legal. I could do it, and I do occasionally smoke it.
But you're going to smell it throughout your entire house, dude.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the tent in the basement, right?
Well, you hope, right?
Yeah, so I can exhaust it out a window.
It's coming out now. That's not for peppers.
Going over into his shed, right?
You guys have seen everything I got. Whatever.
And then some.
Yeah, exactly. If you think I got something to hide, you're barking up the wrong tree. Oh, my stomach is getting past phase 1.
Is it?
Yep. Starting to drop into phase 2 now. So I expect about 20 minutes apiece, and then here it comes. Yeah. Good stuff. I'd do another one.
What'd y'all eat earlier?
Yeah.
We ate a Reaper. Phil ate a big one. I ate a small one.
So that's my boys' plant right there.
Wow.
Not bad for.
Go full screen, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're on the phone.
You kicked somebody off.
Come on, man.
He's on his laptop.
I'm trying to make the laptop mobile, right?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I got all those, you see all those little flying critters right now. They got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got flying critter. Yeah.
Oh,
Get the cinnamon down, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Go get the cheap cinnamon from the
One
dollar
thing, they
store.
weren't doing nothing. And then I stirred up the soil again, and the son of bitches came back. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
No, if you put the cinnamon on top, they won't come out anymore. And the adults won't go back in. Yeah, go get you some cheap dollar store cinnamon.
There you go.
Spread it religiously and let me know the results. I'm curious because for me, it was amazing.
Did I hit you by mistake? Sorry.
No, you're not.
I hit you by mistake. That's not a mistake. There you go. Bye.
Yeah, I feel weird being in this spot.
Hey.
It's not the first time she's heard that.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, Blake? Did I boot you out too?
We lost
Yeah.
the hot dog.
Love you, Roman. Oh, Roger in the house. Your wife beats you up. That's the best part.
Yeah.
I think he's used to it. Looks like it.
What? Yeah, I've heard about bacillus. I've heard about that stuff, and you mix it in your soil, and that's for early treatment. So if you're going to start soil, especially outdoors, mine have only started soil indoors, but that bacillus stuff, yeah, if you're going to start plants outdoors, yeah, it's supposed to prevent a lot of pests and stuff. Fortunately, being in Colorado, I don't have a lot of those pests that a lot of people have that are at lower sea levels, so I don't have to worry about it as much. My biggest problem up here is fungus. So you have to water from you have to water from below. You can't water from above. Don't spray your leaves, that type of thing. But yeah, that bacillus, yeah, if I was going to do an outdoor garden and I was at a sea level, certainly I would mix that into my soil, and it's good preventative maintenance. But if you haven't already done it and you've got plants already and they've got the stuff on them, yeah, just go spread some cinnamon and it'll take care of it.
You're gonna have. That's gonna be a lot of cinnamon.
It'll be one little bottle from the dollar store. You'll be all right. Like I said,
So
just
what's the
cover.
cinnamon from? I missed.
You're not doing good there, Blake.
What'd you say?
Hey, Ariel.
I don't know. He was freezing up, I guess.
Yeah, the cinnamon did the trick for me, man. I used like half a bottle, like one of those little bottles like this big on both those planters. And you've seen the size of those planters. And I only used like half the bottle of cinnamon and they're gone. So it's really just cover the top of the soil, not necessarily till you can't see the soil. I mean, I could still see soil. I just put like a decent coating on it, and it was okay. It was fine. It killed them.
And that's what I got to do.
Let's give that a shot. I guarantee it'll take care of it.
You just can't skimp on it. That's all.
Yeah, but you don't have to go too heavy either. That's the whole point. I mean, I can still see spots of soil through it. You know, I just gave it a decent coat. I wanted to try small first, just to see if I needed to put a really heavy coat on or not. So I started with a fairly light coat, and it you know, like a moderate coat. It did a good job. It killed it. So yeah, don't go too crazy with it.
Nope.
Just use what you think. Yeah.
Feel it lost.
Free tutorials online.
What are you watching?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I got someone messaging
Hey,
me.
Roger.
Oh.
Chaucer.
What? Why isn't he up there?
Well, he feels bad because of that thing he put up on the screen, but it was a blip, wasn't it?
I didn't even see it.
No, he did it and showed it, so you have to cut it out. You see the ass, you see the dicks, you see the whole thing,
I'll say I didn't see all that.
I didn't.
Yes,
Even...
you have to go back
I
and
didn't see
take
it either.
the part out.
Well, I have to put this private then, probably after we're done.
Hey, Chaucer, come up now. Hey, stop
You can
it.
come up, Chaucer.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
nobody
sent
pissed
into that
off
one
you.
girl's soul.
Yeah, come on up, Fox.
Silly.
Somebody come
At
on.
least I know where to go look now. I got to figure. Hey, Chaucer, well, here's what you can do for me. If you want to do something for me, let me know what time it happened. Go back and look at our video. Let me know the timestamp on what I got to cut
There you
out.
go.
At least help me out, right?
There you go.
So if you're still here and you're listening, get me the timestamp so I ain't got to look for it myself.
Use it full strength. Full strength.
Are you outside, Blake?
Yeah, that I can do. Yeah, do that, Chaucer.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Okay. Where are you at?
In a t-shirt?
What state?
Georgia.
Oh,
All right. So yeah, it's probably 70 degrees out there, ain't it?
I thought he was going to say state of confusion.
About 80 something.
Damn.
80?
I started sweating in the wiener suit, man.
I bet you did.
I'm
So it was a hot wiener suit.
It was a hot winter,
yeah. But yeah,
nah, I get full service outside, but I don't get no internet connection inside. I don't know what it is.
The building.
Maybe to fake walls, maybe some other
Well, we do have the tin roof. We have an old 80-something-year-old house with a tin roof. So.
Yeah, that makes a difference. I heard that.
I heard that. What?
No, it's just
you heard that.
He's over there. I heard it.
I heard it.
Oh, my belly is making noises.
No,
mine too. Yeah.
I heard the tap.
Maybe
we had a guy. We had a guy open a meeting one night like that. He stepped there with his here's the call of the wild. here's our call. Pop that. It's like, oh yeah, who don't recognize that noise?
Right.
Yeah, you'll wake the dead. Hey, somebody got. I hear a beer.
Sorry.
Now see,
he just popped that.
Now see, we got returns. That's a dime. What are you doing with that dime?
Not in Colorado.
I know.
We'll pull a Seinfeld, and I'll figure out how to ship them to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Make it worth the nickel.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes about a bag full down here to make a dime.
Yeah,
right?
metal.
Yeah, I think it's 20 cents a pound. 20? No.
Yeah, metal music. Metal music maniacs.
26 cents a pound.
Pot plants will have lower sugar with cinnamon soil, and it's probably true. But you don't mix the cinnamon into the soil. You just put it on top. It prevents the babies, the larvae, from being able to come out, and it prevents the adults from going back in. So
it's a
you
barrier.
Sprinkle some on top. Yeah, exactly. Not gonna hurt anything.
Kick the
Sprinkle
fire.
it on there. I need to
And you
start
water
growing.
from plus with that cinnamon theory, you got to water from the bottom because you don't want to dilute it and soak it into your roots.
I don't know if that really matters. I mean, I've
But it might,
always watered from. I've always watered from. You saw how I water.
Oh
my
yeah,
plants.
I seen that. Yeah, you counted 12.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know.
And I've done that. I've done that
routine.
ever since I put the cinnamon on there, and I only did it one time, and it took care of them all. Do it. Yeah, I mean, water, right? Let it soak in. Put your cinnamon on. They're gone. The next time you have to water, it's not a problem. They'll still be buzzing around for a couple days. You still have a couple little weirdos. The survivors.
Couple little roaming around.
Oh, God damn it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just make sure he sees it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's something in my eye.
That's your finger.
Right here. Right in my eye.
Hope you
You're not supposed to touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face.
Yeah, don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Oh, no.
Oh, you gave yourself Corona.
Now you gotta wash your eyelids out with alcohol.
Corona.
All I touched were my babies. We good.
Pop one out here. Go.
Yeah, it's like,
I feel stop that. That's not fun at all.
now that's almost like pointing that laser at your old lady's head.
Point the left eye game, Phil.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. So keep that knife away from your eye. You could poke an eye out with that.
Well, my wife it's probably been about 3 years ago, Christmas is when I got her that, her S&P. And she pulls that thing out of the thing. Last thing she was expecting, right? She pulls that thing out of there. And the first thing she did was pointed at one of our kids. And I looked at her and says,
"Oh, no.
Don't do that." Now, of course, it's not loaded. I didn't even have any.
Right.
I had ammunition at the other end of the house, so there wasn't even any ammunition. It was like, that's the first thing I had to tell her. And she had been to the same classes I had been to. But I mean, I've always been told, yeah, you don't even, even an empty weapon, you don't point at anybody just because it's just, that's how stupid
Immoral.
stuff happens,
Yeah, immoral. But it's really fun. Little kids running around playing cowboys and Indians all the time.
Yeah.
Pointing at each other, shooting each other.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of them.
How can you, Daddy, how can you play cowboys and Indian when you ain't supposed to point a gun at anybody?
Right. Well, it's a difference when you got, we talked about toy guns. So
Yeah, I know. But if you're talking basics, But yeah, that's just them growing up.
Yeah.
They don't know the concept yet.
Your wife's like, get your ass in there and do your homework.
Right? Go on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
No, ours stays next to the bed now. It's loaded, and I've got since I got no little kids around, and we keep our bedroom locked when we're not at home. Mine's loaded, except I've got the safety's on, and I've got the little thing, a little safety in the chamber right now. So bottom line is, that has to come out, and then you have to chamber around if you want to use it. But it's there in case someone were to break in the house. I ain't got to try to go find ammo somewhere else and something somewhere else and try to do any of that stuff. So not that there's any real fear of that out where I live, but.
Good night, Roman.
Night, Roman. I guess his phone finally died because he said he was going to stay on until his phone died. So
that's what I said.
Well, it's not good for your spring to let it be loaded all the time,
No, not in your
Well, it's not loaded.
No, it won't say it was loaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
The clip, spring in the clip.
Yeah.
Well, my clip's in. I mean, my clip is in.
Yeah, I ruined a clip like that. I didn't unload it for about 2 years, and
Really?
it lost all its spring.
Really? I didn't realize I had to not do that. So you got to take the rounds out of it is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or half.
Yeah, one of them cheap plastic 22 Rugers that hold like the 25 rounds. I left one in there for about 2 years. I forgot about it. It won't even. It'll pop about 4 of them out, and that's about all the rigidity that it has left in that spring.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, then how the hell do you keep a loaded weapon in case someone breaks into your house?
You don't have a loaded weapon.
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
You only need a couple.
Not full, but yeah.
Yeah.
You only need a couple.
I got a couple of revolvers. I like revolvers.
Yeah, revolvers. There you go.
Yeah, revolver, you ain't got to worry about it. Right.
That's all I think. Yeah.
But my revolver, I do. I got black powder.
I got a 45.
You don't leave a black powder rifle, black powder pistol loaded.
Yeah, well, ours is a S&P 9mm, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that too.
Well, the 2 I had was a 9mm high point, and the other one was a 45 Taurus.
Okay.
No. The one I made on Father's Day back, I had that leather sheath I made for it back in last Father's Day, and somebody took it right before my dad died. I don't know if they took it out of my trailer or I hid it and I can't find it. Yeah. Because I knew I was going to state conference.
Going out to work or whatever, it made noise. Yeah.
And I got the trailer.
Not a man with a 50 caliber, not a 9. Hey, I got a 45. I'm satisfied with my 45. I don't need a 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may not be a bad idea to get a pistol.
Hey, the 45, you don't need to hit them. They'll have a heart attack when that thing goes off. That thing's like a cannon. It's louder than my 30.
He got a silencer on it, so yeah, it's like, yeah, it's nice.
Mine's loud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. By my 357, all you got to do is just pop that sucker one time, and it's
they're gonna.
Yeah, we got the most. We got a bunch. But yeah.
Yeah, I went over to my friend's house one time, and we were going out there shooting. I decided to get mine out first, so I got out there while everybody was getting out there, and I rang off that first round. I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot my ear protection."
Yeah, that's what
it only takes one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shooting from inside the car, that's not a smart idea.
Oh yeah, well, you don't do that at all.
Yeah, we did that once, and that was not a smart idea.
Oh.
Nope.
Especially if you don't have ear protection, that would be bad.
With a 45. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
The ears was ringing for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you'll just stun your attacker just by shooting that. They'll be going, oh.
Yeah, I was looking at getting an AR-15 one time, Cindy, but it never transpired. You know, I had the money and whatnot. A lot of things happened. My daughter's wedding and everything. It's funny because my buddy got an AR-15, and we went out and shot his, and that's been more than 10 years ago. We went back to his place, and he's like, "Oh, I got to get out this YouTube video so I can know how to take this thing apart." I'm like, "YouTube video to take it apart? Are you kidding me?" And I was able to take the whole thing down for him and everything else. You know, hadn't been in the military, 20, been out for 20 plus years. And that's one thing you never forget how to do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you can strip them all, because it took me a while to figure out how to break down that 9mm. You had to do this a certain way and flip that a certain way to pull that out a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, big pain in the ass. I'd probably have to go back up there now and have to with my 9mm, I used to practice just putting it together and taking it apart as quickly as I could, just so I became familiar with it. But I ain't done that probably in a year. So
yeah, I wouldn't like have it loaded for so long, Eric. Nope.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I have to go to the gun range. Oh, it's been a while.
They turned for cops only. No more civilian use for the gun range down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a place north of our house, probably about 20-25 minutes. It's just called the Pit, and it's like a big berm, and they just got these cement barricades like you'd have out for the road crew. There is nobody that runs it. You go out there and you can shoot and whatnot, and then people will say, ceasefire, and everybody puts their weapons down, unloads them, and everything else. People need to move or get their targets or do whatever they got to do, and not until everybody's back behind the thing and then say, commence firing. Does anybody fire? So people practice some really safe stuff out there. We've had guys out there with 50 cals, single shot 50 cals. We've had guys out there with AR-15s, with AK-47s, all sorts of different things out there. I only go out there again with our 9mm and then my 30-06 in the shotgun. So
I'll be right back. I gotta grab my charger.
I got you, Blake.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube video for breaking down a weapon. Can you imagine?
Pretty sure.
Makes an easy video. It just does
Mrs. Green is having her challenge too.
What challenge?
The 5-gallon bucket tomato sauce.
Ever see a fridge door attack a human?
Oh,
Oh, I've seen that before, Harry.
Swinging doors earlier where they folded up
Yeah.
and smashed the dude in the doorway. Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that before, Harry. That is stupid personified. But he's lucky he was behind the tree.
Oh, that refrigerator door?
Oh yeah.
Man, that's a long ways away. That almost
Hell yeah, it is.
It almost looks like it was imposed on that, but man, that was for real.
Yep.
That door just went like, whoa. Or that one dude that shot that riding lawnmower and almost lost his leg over it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Blew up a riding lawnmower with one of the explosive things, and a piece of metal came off of it and sliced his leg wide open. They didn't show his leg, but they took him off to the emergency room real quick.
Yeah, you don't mess with stuff, explosives especially. So
well, there was exploding targets, and they was misusing them. Well, they was putting it in metal. Yeah,
then you made a bomb, didn't you?
Yeah, made a metal bomb.
Well, even my boy, I told my boy, back in the day, he took, because he was told that it does it. He took a plastic bottle, he put the works, an aluminum foil, in a plastic bottle, screwed the cap on real tight, shook it up, and then threw it out in the yard. Well, yeah, boom. And all it was, the works is like a toilet bowl cleaner.
Right.
But that mixed with aluminum under pressure, the thing freaking blew up. But he threw it out in the middle of the yard, and it made a loud bang.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful with stuff, Go to bigpumpkins.com, go to message board, then tomato forum. Oh, well, guys, you know what? It's getting around midnight here, and I got to get my butt to bed, even though I don't have to be to work tomorrow until 10. It's be nice to get a good, decent night of sleep. So, I don't know. Is there anybody out there that we could raid there, Miss Ann?
Hang on. Take a look.
Any friends?
Oh, friends.
Friends.
I'm looking.
Well, we could always go raid Tyler and Mark.
Yeah.
Yep, they're live.
Are you putting the link out?
Yeah, I'm going to share, copy.
I didn't get them up now. I don't know why.
It's in my thing here, so.
Yeah, but why don't I have them up? I don't know.
Oh.
Fucking YouTube.
Because they've been on for a while. I don't know. Is it in Tyler's or in Mark's?
Tyler's.
All
right, guys. Everybody, we're doing an everything spicy raid on Tyler Wood Bushcraft. I got to put the link in the chat. Again, Crazy Ann, Killdeer, McCoy's, Gypsy, Gorilla, Fox It Outdoors, Hunt for Heat, Bait the Hook. Everybody, I appreciate y'all coming tonight. I love you all. Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy, everybody.
Good night. Oh.